Hit that go live. Hit that
button.
go live button. The button.
Hit the go live button.
Hit that go live.
Go live button.
Hit that. The mash up that blood clot go live.
Hit the go live button. Hit the go live button.
Oh my god. It's good to see you guys. How was y'all's trip?
Gotta get the Uzi shoulder.
It's pretty good.
We didn't go on a trip together to Mexico, just for the record, okay?
You guys went to the same place at the same time, but separately.
Went to the same country, but we were in
different places.
Wait, where were you at again?
I was
Querétaro?
Guerrero.
Guerrero?
Oh, yeah.
Guerrero? Oh, so we were right next to each other then. Because I was in Oaxaca.
Whoa! That's fucking crazy.
He's lying. We went on vacation together. Just didn't invite you.
No. I don't go on vacation with people.
It's good to see you, boys.
Yeah, good to see you. How was the trip? I want to hear about Damo's trip first, because mine, there's not a lot to talk about. But
yeah, Damo, hit us with an intro real quick, warm us up, and then let's hear about your Mexico trip.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a minute, 3 weeks since the last Usual Tuesday podcast. Thanks so much for waiting, being patient. And look, we got a new little font. I don't know if this was here last time, but now we got a new font.
Definitely there last time.
Well, from the last time it was new, and it's still new.
We're experimenting. It's still new. It's new.
It's newer.
Old new.
But now we're back. Putch looks good as ever. Cisco looks good as ever.
No, don't, bro. You should see. I'm hairy as a motherfucker, bro.
What does that mean? You still look good.
I need to hit the barbershop. But I kind of like this mountain look. You know what I mean? I'm going for the mountain look.
What does that mean?
Because I was up in the mountains. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about that. You go first.
No shave.
In the mountains.
You should see my mustache, bro. That shit was. You couldn't see my whole bottom. Like you couldn't see my whole top lip.
Some people like that, you know. I don't like.
Nah, G, that's just kind of
because it feels.
I didn't like it. I had to. As soon as I got back, like the second day I was back, I was like, I gotta handle this.
But yeah, we about to chat. We about to chat for a little bit. Chat shit. We're gonna go over, everything that we're gonna go through. But how you guys doing?
Great. We want to hear about your fucking trip.
What the fuck? Mexico trip.
It was good. It was a long flight. First off, I haven't flown in a minute, and that was just long. It was like 7 hours total in the air. No, 5 hours total. Sorry, 5 hours total.
I was about to say, there's no
way.
Yeah,
my bad. 5 hours total in the air. 3 hour flight from Mexico City. No, sorry, 2 hour flight. No, sorry, 1 hour flight. Jesus, Mexico City to Guerrero. It was hot as fuck when I got there. That's first off. It's so fucking hot down there. It's like 80 degrees and 70 degrees, 75 degrees on like a cool night. I'm like, fuck, this sucks.
Bro, okay, go ahead. Yeah. The heat at night is what kills me.
It's just, bro, it's humid. So it just feels like it's always on you and it's gross. I fucking hate weather like that. That's why I hate Florida. And I just hate weather like that, period. But was there for a week. It was cool because we had a pool, so we went to a real nice spot. So my mom went all out. This was for her wedding. She got like a spot that accommodated, hella people. We all, pitched in for it, but she found this spot, had like a pool, had its own areas. And then obviously in the daytime we would go out and about to the shops, or we would go to like local spots because her husband had gone there for, a couple of years. He kind of grew up going there back and forth from the U.S. And so he knew the area. And so he would take us to these spots, restaurants that he knew, whatever. Food was mad good. Even went to like a really fancy spot that had like a crazy view of the whole city. It looked wild. Really nice restaurant. God, I missed the prices so much because I was like, it was me and my mom. And it was her birthday recently, and so I got her, a nice meal, a nice dinner, and it was like $30 between the both of us. I was like, this shit is nice, bro. My dollar be straight.
I can't even go to McDonald's without spending $30.
Dead ass.
Jeez,
I
Louise.
was like, my dollar, Mr. Fantastic over here, bro, just stretching. I was like, thank God for that.
That George Washington look good in other countries. I'm
Yo,
telling you,
shit.
you're
America,
real
baby.
flexible out of this country. You're real flexible. So it was just nice to be able to.
Facts.
Bro, it was just nice to be able to, like, obviously it was her birthday. I wanted to treat her a little bit. It was just nice to see my bank account say 30 instead of like 90 over here in the States. But overall, really nice. Her husband has kids, and so I've been talking to my new,
Stepbrother.
And yeah, we were chatting. One of them likes Fortnite, so we were chatting about that. I'm like, thank God I got an in with you, so like I don't have to work that hard. But with the girl, I'm like, I don't know, how to connect with you at all. We'll figure it out throughout the years, but
Don't
but
get
yeah.
stuck in a dryer.
Yo, no, it's not funny when it's real.
At the dryer.
But yeah, everything was really, really nice, super cool. The beaches were nice. Everything was cool. And then we got back, and I just wanted to be back in like cooler weather. Got back, had another week to myself. But then like at the very beginning of it, on like Tuesday, got sick. So I've been doing nothing but just being in bed. It fucking sucks. But here we are. God bless.
The
Thank
fact
God
that
to
you
be
took
back.
a whole extra week off of work and then got sick, I felt so bad. I was like, damn, this motherfucker not even gonna be like for his birthday too. He's gonna be sick.
Yeah, bro. My birthday. I thank God I got like I got better towards my birthday, but even on my birthday, like good enough to go out and do things. I had the energy for that, but I was with family, and they wanted to take shots, and I was like, bro, I'm not that good. I'm not that good right now. And it was a Super Bowl, so I was trying to eat like shit, but I couldn't do too much of that either because I wasn't at 100%. I was like, bro, this blows. I wish I was at 100%. I would have gotten hammered on my birthday if I was at 100%. That shit would have been fun. And
Let's be honest, you would have got hammered because the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Let's be real.
I would have never gotten hammered for that. I do not care, but that was a good game. That was a good.
It was not a good game.
Ass whooping.
It was a good ass whooping. It
That's
was,
what I mean.
bro. It was. We'll get to that.
It was crazy. That was a good game. But that was my time. That was my last 2 weeks.
My Mexico trip was the complete opposite of yours.
Yeah.
Like no restaurants. It was. Oh, you see that chicken? That's what we're eating for dinner tonight.
Damn.
Like I got sick within the first 2 days, and I knew I was gonna get sick because a lot of the times, we eat a lot of eggs there, and I don't eat eggs, and especially like that fresh out the chicken's ass onto the pan eggs, that shit I was throwing up and shitting for fucking 2 whole days, and where we're at, it's the ranch, baby, it's the mountains, so ain't no running water. There's a toilet, but it goes straight into a hole outside. And we went hunting and just like we're one with the earth. And I love it. There's no cell phone service out there. So like the couple times that like Damien hit me up while I was out there, and like they have Starlink for the whole town though. So it's like all the way at the bottom of the mountain, and the signal sucks ass. So if the wind blows the wrong way, the internet service goes with it. So I didn't have no internet service. And the times that I did, I would like send a couple text messages when I could. But other than that, for like the whole week, didn't talk to anybody, and I just enjoyed being the fuck away from everybody and everything.
That's nice.
You know what I mean? The stars were absolutely beautiful. Fucking chicken started cockadoodle doodling at 3:45 in the fucking morning, and it drove me nuts. But it was just like I didn't have to worry about shit, bro. I didn't have to worry about money. When I was in the city, because we were in the city for half a day, there was this lady that was selling tortas with tamales inside of it.
Ooh.
I never heard of that shit before. And then inside the tamale, it had mole oaxaqueño with chicken. And that shit was 15 pesos, dog.
Oh shit, that's pretty
That's
good.
like 80 cents
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
for a big ass torta like this big, bro. It was so fire. Like the food, of course, is good. I just at the beginning I was like, "Fuck, man! I miss my computer. I miss like being able to watch because I didn't have a
Marvel
TV.
Rivals.
Yeah, I didn't have a TV either. So like I was like falling asleep trying to watch my phone, the shows that I downloaded. But it's a 5 hour flight from TJ to Oaxaca City, and then a 6 hour car ride from the city to where my dad is from. So by the time I got to the town, I was already done watching the fucking shows that I downloaded. And because I didn't have any internet service, I couldn't download any more shows. So I watched the same fucking shows for 6 days.
Damn.
It drove me nuts. But other than that, like
First world
reciting-
problems.
You're like reciting the shows back to yourself because you just know them verbatim.
yeah,
now?
it was one of them was Ted Lasso season 3,
Okay.
and
The
I was
whole
like-
season?
the whole season.
Oh shit.
And then I started that show Ballers with O'Shea Jr.
Oh yeah, the Ice Cube son or
on-
whatever.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV. It's pretty good, the first season. But then I started watching the second season, and I'm like, nah, this is whack. But that's how it went. It was great. I love going back. I'm gonna go back again. Everybody, when people think that like I'm going to Mexico, they think I'm going to like party and like. But I posted some pictures on my Instagram just to kind of show what I was doing, and ain't shit close to partying out there, bro. Ain't no bitches. I mean, there's alcohol, but ain't no like dance clubs or anything like that. I'm literally on the mountain doing mountain shit, feeding animals, fucking killing
Escaping.
animals. It's just getting the fuck away, bro.
That's cool.
Living like how you're supposed to live. You know what I mean?
That's
Mhm.
cool. Yeah.
Not slaving for $1.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sage
That's-
words from Save One, guys, here on the Usual Tuesday podcast. There you go.
Speaking of shows, though, real fast, Damien, have you watched the latest episode of Severance?
I did. Yes.
Are you?
I'm all caught up.
Are you still like in it to win it?
I'm hyped, but like people were hyping this show up, not this show, sorry, this episode like it was like the best shit. And I was like, it was entertaining and it was cool.
It was good.
But I was like, this isn't like new to anybody, right? Like we all guessed she was who she was.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know. Wait, Corpse, are you watching the show?
No.
Oh my god, please, you gotta
Of
watch.
course, you gotta watch it. But wait, you can't watch it until Cisco watches one fucking episode of Last Airbender. I'm not gonna stay off this shit forever. I will say this until you watch the
Yeah.
fucking show.
That's what I should have downloaded before I left, because then I would have been forced
Honestly.
to watch it.
You would have been, oh, bro, that would have been, you would have been done. You would have never heard me say that again.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
no,
All right.
I don't do much with those shows like that. There's not a lot of new shows that catch my attention that way.
Severance, bro, is so
Severance is
good. You
good.
gotta watch it. I want you to watch it so bad. It's so good.
I agree.
There's only been like maybe one person that I've recommended that show to that was like, "This is whack. I can't watch it."
But I feel like they don't even give it a strong. I forgot who I was talking to, who they were like, it's just not like my thing, or I couldn't get into it, something like that. I'm like, you just gotta keep going because it's a
I
good.
feel like
show.
the 3 episode rule applies. Like, by episode 3, if you're not into this show, then okay, then I get it. It's not a show for you. But it's kind of hard not to be into it by episode 3 because they're so good at the cliffhangers and
They
just
do well.
like it's just a very good show. Okay, so before we get into new topics, the topics that everybody thinks that we're going to talk about, i.e., Super Bowl, the new Weekend album, Kendrick Lamar's fucking.
Ain't nobody want to talk
performance.
about the Weekend album, by the way. Sorry.
I got a question for you guys because I saw this when I was in Mexico and I was like, I need to ask these guys this question because it's interesting. My family had a bunch of different answers. So, if there was 1,000 grapes
Okay.
in front of you, and each one of those grapes that you ate, you got $50,000.
Jesus.
But one of the grapes will kill you.
Oh.
How many grapes are you eating?
Ooh.
And the money does not go to your family if you die. You can share the money with your family if you don't die while eating the grapes.
Are all
But
of
if
the
you
grapes the
die-
same color?
Every grape looks exactly the same. There's no differentiator on which grape is the bad grape.
It's 1 in 1,000.
1 in 1,000.
Fuck.
How many grapes you eating? Corpse is like, looks like he already has an answer, but he doesn't want to say it.
Like 7. Like 7. 7's like a good number. 7 or 8. You know. I'm not pushing it. I don't need that much money. Why run it? Why push my list? You know.
7 is a lot though. Like that's a lot of money.
Out of oh, I was about to say, but out of 1,000 grapes, that's nothing.
Yeah, but money wise, like 350,000.
350. Yeah, 350.
I said I would eat 10
Oh, about to-
because 10 is like a 1% chance of me dying.
yeah.
I'm doing some really quick math.
He's doing math. Look at how much math he's doing.
He's got to see his chances.
It's 1 in 1,000. D.
No.
For
That's
50
not what I'm
bands.
saying.
Oh, he's trying to figure out how much to make a million.
No. I would
It's
eat
20 to make a million, by the way.
No. Hold on. I'm just trying to think what percentage in the market do I need in order to just live off the dividends?
But put it. My cousin, my dad put it like this. He said, "What if the first one you eat is the one?" That
Yeah.
About 7. I'd go after 7. I'd get to 6 and start
Would you
debating
do
it.
7? Would you do 7 at one time, or would you go like 1, 2?
Yeah, no, I was just
All of them, yeah, all of
Oh, you don't know which one killed you, bro. It could have been the first. It could have been the 7th.
Because I don't
I
want
would
to
do-
blame like the people I was thinking about. Like, okay, this money's gonna go to
No,
them. This
no,
money's gonna,
the-
I don't want to think about that.
So I'd eat 10 because that's the
10.
math.
Okay, that's how many I said too. 1%.
No. What? So this is the strat though. Do you get them all from one little bunch, or do you pick the individuals?
Nah, I feel like if you pick an individual, bro, it's too much of
Bro,
a
I'd be standing
chance.
up. I'd be like, "Fuck!" And then I just have them all. Eat them, bro. Can I wait? Once I have the 10, could I just make them into like grape juice?
No, you gotta eat the shit, bro.
Can I
Why you-
like blend
no,
them?
Nah,
Why?
Gotta
They're
eat
still the grapes. The volume
gotta-
of
gotta eat
grape that
'em.
I'm eating is still the same.
but you're now going from eating to drinking.
Because I
Are we
can't
gonna
eat all
agree
10.
that drinking is the same as eating?
Can I? But I can.
Ah,
Wait, 'cause I'm still
it
consuming
depends. It depends.
Because I'm still
It depends. It's
consuming
like
it.
a
If I
study.
have a burger and I blend the burger, did I not eat a burger?
Nah, you drank it.
I mean, sure, but the content.
Wait, hold on. Because now I just thought about soup. Like soup, you don't. Are you
Exactly.
drinking soup when
You
you eat it?
eat soup, huh? No,
You
you
eat
eat the
soup.
soup. You
Yep.
eat the soup.
Technically, though, if you want to, you still have stuff in the soup that you eat because
Ice
they're
cream.
actual bits. You eat
Ice cream you eat.
Yeah, you do eat ice cream.
There's no way you're
Yeah.
gonna tell me that you're drinking ice cream.
No, they call that a
Technically,
smoothie.
you melt.
That's
it
a
in your mouth
milkshake.
and
That's different.
You do drink a milkshake, but you do also drink a smoothie. You don't eat a smoothie.
Yeah, but smoothie's not ice cream.
But technically,
Smoothie is made with ice
smoothies-
cream.
But smoothies will like have chunks of ice that you chew on, while ice cream you don't chew on anything.
You don't drink the soup. You eat the soup. Okay, I don't care
You
what
do
you
eat
guys
the
fucking
soup,
say. I don't
yes.
care what you guys fucking.
Oh, but
say.
how do you differentiate that? Because that's a liquid. Liquid you drink. You don't eat liquid.
I
You
would
don't
eat
say,
the
"Hey,
grapes.
give me that grape juice. I want to eat it."
No, yeah.
Huh.
And smoothies you would drink too. Although you do chew on smoothies sometimes because of the ice.
Yes, and boba.
This is
Yeah,
not the direction.
But
I
well,
thought this
boba
conversation
is like
was gonna
boba.
go.
You're actually
How about-
chewing on the boba.
Yeah, you eat the boba.
Yeah, you're eating the boba. You're not eating milk tea. You're drinking milk tea.
Drink the milk tea. You eat the
Eat
boba.
the boba. But I would have.
But
10
then,
grapes.
what if you say, "Let's go get some boba to drink"? You can't say that.
Let's go get.
I want to drink a boba. People say that I want to
Let's go
drink a
drink.
boba.
I want to
But
get
boba is the balls, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my balls.
Hello.
In your mouth.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
so
but
10,
you-
10, 7.
7? Only 7? You're already eating 7. Might as well just make it an even Steven number.
That's what he said.
7.
At 7, would you be like,
Nope.
Like, let's say
$350,000 is so much money.
But once
it's actually not that much money if you really think about it.
Okay.
It's not that much money. It's a good amount of money, but it's not a lot of money.
It's not
How
what could you
many
do with
years?
$350,000?
Hold on. How many years?
You do a lot.
How many years is 100,000 days?
I have no idea.
Quite a bit because there's only 365 days in a year.
Okay.
I can do. Wait, do you want me to?
Hold on, I want to see where you're going with this. But
Let's pull up an exact number.
100,000 divided by 365 is 273 years. 274 if you round up.
So that's more than a lifetime. That's 2 lifetimes.
Okay. Right. So
2
even
lifetimes. That's like 4 lifetimes for some people.
I mean, but lifetime like then. No, come on, you know what I mean,
bro. So if you think about it, just
70 is the average age that people live.
That's the
expected. Yeah, expected. So that's 4 lifetimes.
So think about it, right? So 200 and whatever years, right? So if I spent $100 a day, I would not run out of money for like 20 some odd years.
Korpsx. In what world
say that
do we live in?
Wait. Say that one more time.
Right? Because if I spent $1 for 100,000 days, right? It's 200 and some odd years, right?
No. That math is completely wrong. $100 for 100,000 days?
No.
He said if he spent $1 every day.
Oh, $1. $1.
That's what that math was right now. $1.
Oh, I thought you said $100.
Right? No,
I was like, that's like $10 million.
No, $100, right? You bring that down. No. What was it? Yeah,
$100 for a year. For the year, it's basically what you would spend.
Yeah. So it's like what the fuck? Like what am I really going to be spending $100 a fucking day on, bro? Living the life I live right now.
Wait, that would sustain you for 10 years. If you're spending only $100, right?
Yeah, like let's say like just it's 10 years. 10 years.
No, it's 1 year.
No, that's only 300. That's 30,000 some dollars for 1 year.
Oh, it's 3. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
10 years. Okay.
Wait.
Because I was like a year.
In what world do we live in where you could only spend $100 a day?
I don't spend $100 a day right now.
But
do you know how easy it is to spend $100 in a day?
It is.
You got to put gas in the car. You got to feed yourself 3 times. You got to feed Elijah 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You got to buy clothes. You got to buy shit paper. Mm-hmm. Like $100 goes by so fucking fast. It's not even funny. Mm-hmm. How much does it cost to fill up your car right now?
Like 40 some bucks, 50 bucks.
40. Okay, so $40 and 2 meals, and you've already spent $100.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you're living off of $100.
That versus the risk though of eating something that's going to kill me is fine. That's fine. I'll take the leisure for.
But yeah, he's also not saying that he's gonna quit. Which, by the way, I wouldn't quit either. I would. Yeah, it's not like figuring out like. So if you're saying get this money, put it in the stock market, and then get the revenue of that, and just throw that into savings, and then just.
Mm-hmm. So it's just extra dough, is what you're saying.
It's just extra dough. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Versus the 1 out of 1,000 chance that I might pull a poisonous grape out. Yeah, fuck that. No way. I'm not going for life-changing money because this is literally a life.
What if they let you do? Okay, so here, let me throw a new wrench in the sink. What if they let you do it every year on the same day?
Oh shit!
So every February 11th. Every February 11th. Hey, last year you had the opportunity to do this. You can do it again this year.
Yeah, no, thank you.
What if the denomination of money went up every single year?
Because the odds of it, I think, would grow higher, right?
Exponentially. Yeah. every time you touch it.
What I mean, it wouldn't go.
Because
it would be 2 to 2,000. It's still 0.01%.
Well, but okay. So the
0.1%
of grapes are the same, but also I'm not gonna lie.
The amount of grape is the same. It's still 1 to 1,000. But the next year it goes to like 60,000 a grape.
Nah, I just wait. Until it grows even more. Because it's gonna keep growing. Then I'm like, I'll just have one grape. And
so what? Like when would you wait for it to get to? What amount would you wait for it to get to?
Billions.
Well, no, but if it only goes up $10,000 every year,
there's only so much time you have.
Yeah.
100 bands of grape.
Because in
Okay,
10
100
years
bands
it'll
are great,
go.
but once it gets to 100, now once it gets to every denomination of 50,000, another grape gets added.
That could kill me, or is it
Yeah.
like a?
Yeah, so once you get to 100,000, now there's 2 grapes out of 1,000.
Oh nah, I'm not doing that shit.
One more grape,
Yeah, because now it's just gonna get heavier.
but it's for every
the
50,000. So
toll.
then at 150,000, but you probably wouldn't even make it that. That would be 10 year. Yeah, 10 years.
No, thank you. Nope.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. After pause on this, swallowing 10.
My boy.
But wait, let me tell you something. After the 10th grape, I'll be sitting there like, I survived
more wouldn't hurt.
10, bro. I survived 10.
One
Like,
more.
oh shit. Nah, and then I pray and probably take an 11th. I'd probably take an 11th. I'm not gonna lie. Horrible mentality. Don't do that. But yeah, probably.
That would be hilarious. That would be. See, that was a good one. I'm glad I brought that up because I really wanted to see what you guys were gonna say. Really wanted to see what you.
Would you guys choose? I would choose fast, right? Would you choose fast or slow? Like scared, or just like you want to get
Nope,
it? Like if I'm gonna
just
die,
chopping it down.
I'd probably pause, my boy, but I'd probably swallow whole. Just saying.
Yo, that's actually not
Whoa.
a bad idea. But that means you're going one at a time. Pause.
True. All right, let's get on to the topic.
I hope you guys would go one at a time. That's kind of crazy.
Okay. All right.
Because you got to take all 10. Pause. No. I just mean like you got to chew all 10 grapes.
Yeah, I'll probably chew. Chew and swallow.
Pause.
So okay. So, Weekend album. Pudge, have you listened to it?
No. The Weekend's garbage to me.
Do not like The Weeknd. Boo.
Shut
Yeah,
you. Hold
they're
on.
not-
First of all, you shut the fuck up. You listened to like 4 songs and didn't like the shit.
I just don't like. I just don't like The
It's just
Weeknd's
not-
Let me just say something. Let me tell you something. As somebody that has been listening to The Weeknd for as long as I've been listening to Drake, this is the second greatest piece of work he's ever put out in the time since 2009.
Wow.
From 2009 to now, this is the second greatest body of work that he has ever put out. Ever. It is immaculate. There is not one single song on the album that I will skip. It's that good.
There's no convincing me that they're good. There's no convincing me that there's any of their music that's worth sitting down and listening to.
Just listen to it. I mean, that you got to give it a try, I would say. No?
I've been giving it a try for a while.
It's really good.
I'll try to.
Okay.
I'll try to pop it on. Maybe.
I'll try,
I just don't like
dude.
I just don't like his songs. Like, even the songs that I think are like popular, I don't really care for.
It's good. Maybe it's just because I'm an ex-addict, I guess, and this motherfucker talking about drugs and fucking women and staying up till late. I guess I just relate to his music, not the fucking women part, but you know what I mean.
As a fellow ex-addict, there's just never been a time, even in my addiction, where I was like, yo, put on that Weekend song.
Oh, I have. I have many a plenty of times.
Never,
I'm like, we about to get high. We about to get faded as fuck. Like, I'm about to bump out to this motherfucker. That's the same way I felt about Kid Cudi.
What was
Like,
that shit?
Rage?
Often, bitch, I do this often. That was it. That's as far as the Weekend I get, dog. That's just, never. Just no bueno.
Sorry.
All
Safe
good.
side. It's all right, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I just really like this. I have been every time I put my headphones on to listen to it, I just get this like. You guys ever get this feeling of like an aura around you when you're listening to certain types of music?
Yeah.
And like
Absolutely.
sometimes it's really dark and sometimes it's really light. Like I get that roller coaster of auras when I listen to this album.
You feel like you're in a deprivation tank. You're like,
It's amazing.
yeah. Some artists can just do that, bro. I get it.
Love it.
It's
Some
satanic
artists can do it
brainwash.
for some people.
Yeah, true. Some artists will.
What'd you
do it
say,
for some
Corpse?
people.
I said a satanic brainwash.
All right, so let's talk about the main thing. That's the main thing. The
Say
Eagles
Drake.
won the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, we're talking about the halftime
We'll
show?
talk about that in a second.
Oh, okay.
But the Eagles listen, I called Damien. I was pretty drunk. I haven't been drinking, so I got drunk really fucking fast on Super Bowl. I cut my hand open and shit because I like smacked the wall as I was like cheering, like, yeah. And the stucco got me on the outside. But I got to watch the Super Bowl with my mom, Peanut, and two of my friends, and we were just chilling, bro. Luckily, my boy Carlos and his girlfriend invited us over to host for us, and I thought it was not a good game. I mean, I was very, very happy that my team dominated the way that they did, but I expected a lot more from that Kansas City team and Mahomes. And the fact that we did not allow them to do anything was absolutely amazing. It was like 24-0 at one point.
Yeah,
before the half. Or at the half.
At half it was like 24-0. That shit was crazy.
The only reason that they scored however many 22 points was because we put our fucking backups in.
Mm-hmm.
Like out in the fourth quarter, we were just like, oh fuck it, we won, so might as well just let the backups play.
Yeah, it was like 8 minutes. It was like 8 minutes left, and the backups were in.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know, you hate to see it, right? Some of these guys, you always think. Well, for me, I think about some of the dudes. It's like this was their last year, you know, and they got to the game and they done got their fucking ass whooped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like this is how it ends, you know. But then you feel good, bro. These dudes, I know some of those dudes, the rookies on the team and shit, first year in the league, bro.
Bro, imagine it being your birthday, first and foremost. You're one of the white guys as a cornerback, and typically your race in that position doesn't do very well. It's your rookie year and you're in the Super Bowl and you get a fucking pick six off Patrick Mahomes. Like, you can't write it any better than that.
Bro, you know what I was telling them too? I was like, Patrick Mahomes, 29 years old, right? I was like, damn, Patrick Mahomes is 29 years old. I was like, you want to know what I was doing at 29 years old? They're like, what's that? I was like, watching Patrick Mahomes play in a fucking Super Bowl, bro. This is like, what the fuck is this?
That motherfucker's worth almost like $700 and something million.
At 29 years old, bro. And I mean, got rings.
Bro.
And now he's getting a loser's ring. And I mean, that's cool too. Like, you know, but he's got two of them. He's got a few of his own and well decorated already at a young age. But yeah,
he's on his way to serve. If he would have won this one, I would say that he was on his way to surpass Tom Brady. But now he'll be 5 to 6 rings he'll get in his career.
I think the average career lifespan of like any football player, or does it change depending on your position?
It varies.
Pretty hard.
Quarterback have the longest tenure though. Tom Brady played till he was 41.
Yeah,
sorry. No. Yeah, was it 41? I know Aaron Rodgers is 41, and Peyton Manning played for a long time too.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger played for a long time. He's like 37 now, I think 36.
Mm-hmm. Bro, we say these ages, and they sound, because we're talking about like sports, they sound old. Like, oh, you're getting up there, like not 29 maybe, but you say like 41. I believe you also said 37.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds like, in sports terms, it's crazy to think that like, oh, you're kind of like older. And then think about like, oh, they're like not playing anymore, they're retired. You're like, you have the rest of your fucking life. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? You have all these millions of dollars.
Yeah, like Saquon just turned 28 or 29.
Yep, 28 years old, bro.
And they said that he was too old to be a running back. And bro, he's had the best running back season of almost anybody. Like, he's in the top 10 running backs now of all time.
Yeah.
In his 29th year. And this is his 6th or 7th year playing the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And all it took was for him to go to a different team for him to fucking do something crazy.
I mean,
this is why you never get married. Because all it takes is a better woman to bring out the best in you.
How did this just turn?
I'm just playing. I'm just saying. All right, so let's hear what were your guys' thoughts on the halftime show? Because social media is all over the place with it.
It's
Some
so
people really
diverse.
hated it. Some people really loved it. Some people thought it was
Divisive.
horrible.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I thought
It
it
was
was
cool.
great.
Some people thought it was too political. I thought it was just the right amount of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. I thought it was. It's still called to the beef. It still kept the integrity of not going overboard. It, I feel like, called to a lot of like good artistic like points that I think was nice, was cool. Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was simple. It wasn't like overly crazy. I thought it was good.
I think it's dope that Concrete and Kita were dancers.
Yes, there was a lot of the homies that was out there. A lot of them. I thought it was good. I like. Yeah, I mean the homies is out there, right? Like shout out Neptune, Concrete, right? Shout out Landmine, all these people who are out there. I don't get where people are seeing this whole like, oh, see, it has all this meaning. It's like, dude, no, like, stop. Like, it's just knock it off.
I mean, it did though. It had a lot of fucking meaning in it.
Did have a lot of meaning, yeah.
The whole Uncle Sam play, telling him that he was fucking doing too much and being too ghetto. Like that was what he said, not word for word, but he was like something about being too ghetto. Like that has a lot to do with it. The American flag in the background when he's fucking, singing and shit. Like
I get that. I get that, right? And my biggest thing is like everyone is gonna talk about Not Like Us, right? About the performance, the fact that he said Drake's name, all that shit. But is that like, to me it's like, oh, it's got all this hidden meanings and all this shit. It's like, yeah, you know what the hidden meaning is to me? Like the hidden meaning is a guy like Kendrick Lamar who's known for very, very prolific like lyrical abilities and like thought provoking raps. Like this is the one that we're choosing like to shine that light on. Like this, like of course it was a banger track.
You don't think that the beef had anything to do with him performing at the Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
Okay,
And
I was about to say
I-
if it wasn't for that beef,
he wouldn't have been there.
Kendrick wouldn't have been performing.
He
But
wouldn't have been
he
there.
played it. He played his hand. He played his hand well.
As
You know
big
what I
as
mean?
the what? As big as the what?
What?
As
Yeah.
big
Big
as
as
the
the what?
Super Bowl,
Bro,
But
and then this
imagine
when
like
he
he
said-
played his hand hella well. He knew I don't know if he knew exactly what could have come of this, but he knew the market value. His market value was going to go way up if this went well for him. In the beginning of the beef, right?
I low
And he's
key kind of feel bad for Drake too, man.
Yeah, bro, you got fucked.
bro, when I was so in tune to the fucking show, right? Because I was like, there's no way he plays Not Like Us. Like he'll play the beat or something. And then when he was like kind of teasing at it and he said, I want to play their favorite song, but I know they love to sue. I lost it, bro. I was like, ah! Like my mom didn't understand. So I was like, hold on,
You
I'll
gotta do
explain
the
it
lore.
to you. But I was like, I'll explain it to you. But after I finished watching this, and then he played it, bro. And I was like, there's no way he says his name. There's no way he says his name. There's no way he calls him a pedophile. And there's no way that he says the A minor line.
All of it.
He said,
You got the
hey,
chat.
Drake, or say Drake. And the smile, I was like, this is over. Drake has now officially lost any
Yeah.
trying to come back and have beef with Kendrick.
For real,
It's
no round
impossible.
twos. There's
No round two. After that, bro, that is the meme of the year. Him saying "Say Drake" and smiling at the camera like that is the fucking meme of the year.
Well, the real issue too, like, see now, there's gonna be
And now
issues. There's gonna be issues in the streets. There's gonna be issues.
Sure, but now if Drake tries to sue, now he's gonna look like the biggest bitch of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he already does.
And I
'cause he is
love
trying to
Drake.
sue. He is trying
And
to sue.
Drake is dropping an album on Friday, and I'm
Yep.
excited for it. But don't try and throw shots at this motherfucker.
Your man
If you
got
wanna
cooked.
if you want to throw shots at the other people, you want to throw shots at The Weeknd, you want to throw shots at Future, you want to throw shots at Metro Boomin, by all means. But don't say K Dot's name
Metro
Maybe more.
Boomin ain't even
Yeah,
a
bro.
rapper.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He put together a whole album of Drake disses, so he can still get dissed. You know what I mean?
Drake will forever
Oh, but
mention him.
overall, I think the performance was good. I think it was edgy. I think it was, if you just take it for the soul of what it was, seeing Samuel L. Jackson pop up doing the Uncle Sam, Red, White, and Blue, all that was fucking good. I like that. Um, the dancing portion of it to me wasn't the best, right? I feel like there was a lot of focus on Kendrick, right?
Oh, and then the Serena Williams thing, bro. Like,
See walking out there, yeah. You
you
know what's
got Drake's
crazy?
ex-girlfriend dancing in the Super Bowl
See
with this
walking.
guy.
You
To
want to
C
know what's crazy?
minor, that's crazy.
I think they have a sister who got killed by a Crip or some shit like
I
that.
seen something about that, and like that people were reaming her for like, bro, how you gonna
Be out here doing all that.
Yeah, doing all
Yeah.
this shit when like your sister.
Cause that paycheck must have been nice.
But you know the other
No, but
story
that-
behind it, right? She won a tennis match and did that, and then got fined for it. And that's
For
why she
dancing?
was like, she did the sea walk
Oh,
at
yeah,
like
fair.
Wimbledon or some shit like that, bro. Like
That's
some
funny.
prestigious ass tennis tournament, and she got fined for it. And that's why they were like, Kendrick was like, let me wrap this whole thing up. Let's bring you back to the hood, from where you're from, Compton. Let's fucking have you sea walking because you got fucking fined for it. Oh, and guess what? You dated Drake? Oh yeah, yeah. Checkmate, bitch.
I forgot about that, but maybe I didn't. Maybe you should be on camera for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
checkmate, motherfucker. See,
Yeah,
bro, when people move like that, when people checkmate each other like that, and then don't have to say anything about it and let everybody else figure shit out, I love that shit. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah. I don't know if Kendrick does this intentionally or if it's just a byproduct of him not necessarily liking being on social media and like chatting about shit like Drake does. Kendrick does like a great job of like leaving shit on the table and then dipping out. And then you get to eat it all up and be like, well, how was this even composed? And what does this mean? And like, he'll never say shit about anything. Like, y'all can figure it out or come
Yeah,
to
like
no
maybe I tried to put it out that way for a reason. Maybe I did it.
Yeah, and
Maybe
then
I just
in the booth,
let
he's
it be
like-
so broad.
Yeah, in the booth, he's like, I don't know, bro. It sounded cool. Like, he's like, I don't know.
Like, I took a shot of tequila to kill ya.
And he's
drops
like,
the mic.
shot it to, but then the 49 caliber. Oh shit! And then he's like, yeah, bro. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, hey, yeah. My music is for you to interpret.
Head ass.
Yeah, he does it. He does a great job of that shit.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny as fuck. Yeah, but it was good. It was good. Overall, man, let me just say this. This year is going good, bro, so far. It is. I'm very happy with how the year has been so far. Think about it like this. We've had amazing podcasts over this beginning of this year. We've had no
Like 3.
yeah, but but we've had no like slack in our podcast. I'm just speaking freely now.
Okay, so sorry. Go.
We've had no slack in our podcast. Like, I feel like we've been on point with every single show that we've done. That's one. I went on a trip and got to hang out with my family and got to refresh. The Eagles won the fucking Super Bowl. I got a classic ass Weekend album. Drake is about to drop on Friday. Another artist I like named They is about to drop on Friday. I got to see SZA's fine ass during the halftime show. And I got a new job working from home.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck else could be going? You know what I mean? What the fuck else could I ask for?
That's good
Some
shit.
pussy? Some more money? Sure, but that all comes with time. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Yeah. No, that's true. It's been good.
I'm enjoying my year so far. Fuck
Been
them.
good.
Fuck them. That's what the fuck I have to say. Fuck them.
I enjoy you enjoying yourself this year.
Thank you. For anybody that wants to come around and bring some bad energy around me, I got something for that ass.
people's elbow.
Elbow, dickhead.
Oh my god, dude! I know they're partying it up in Philadelphia right now. I know those bars must be
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
fucking cracking,
I want to
bro.
go to the parade so fucking bad.
When is the last time they won a Super Bowl?
2017 or 8. It was the 2017 season, but we won in February 4th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we've
Okay,
won 20 February 9th, 2025, February 4th, 2018.
Nice. I didn't know it was usually. Well, I guess that makes sense. I didn't know it was usually on February. In February that the Super Bowl happens.
Super Bowl is always in February, my guy.
That's pretty cool.
Or it used. There was even a time I know it was like late January. Because I want
That was before they added extra games.
Yeah, because I want to say the Tampa Bay Raiders Super Bowl was late January.
Yeah, it was probably like the 29th or the 30th.
I want to, yeah, something like that. Like, yeah, the 28th, something like that. That's Googleable.
Googleable. Give it a goog.
I'm about to right now. Hold on. What date do you say, Cisco? I say 28th.
Yeah, I say the 29th. Raiders in Tampa Bay, huh?
Raiders first. Tampa Bay Super Bowl. I'm gonna say 28th.
I lost my glasses.
That was another smackdown of a fucking football game. January 26th.
Oh, we were both wrong. It was earlier.
Yeah.
January 26th. Yeah, I mean that's late, right? Late January.
Yeah.
But that was when there was only 16 games. Now there's 18 weeks.
Yeah. It was 17 games, right?
Got a lot of energy. I've seen a lot of people trying to speculate how Drake is feeling about the whole performance and how
He's on tour right now. He don't give a fuck. He's
Yeah,
on tour.
I don't know. Like two of those statements, both of them can't be true. He's on tour, very true. He don't give a fuck cannot be true at all. That cannot be true, bro. Any social media he opens,
his
there's
tour's
hella
not selling.
mentions.
His tour's
There's
not
hella
selling.
mentions.
Bro, when you have
They seem packed. They seem pretty packed.
when you have that much money, I could give a fuck what somebody's gonna say about me, bro. Matter of fact, right? I don't even have money right now, and I could give a fuck about what somebody has to say about me.
Allegedly, there was 2 shows though he had to move the dates because they didn't sell enough seats.
You gotta take your losses. Take your losses, bro.
You gotta
It is
take
what
your
it
losses,
is.
but he's not. It feels like he doesn't take losses well. And also, we don't know how rich he actually is. I mean,
He's pretty fucking rich, bro.
His deal was what, $400 million?
A whole lot of money.
That was just one deal. That's not including his last 15 fucking years of how many albums he's sold, how many tours he's gone on. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen this man's house in Canada that he built from the ground up?
Canadian buckos.
Yeah, bro, but Canadian bucks are like what? Like
It's
6
equivalent.
cents on the dollar? No,
It's
shot.
equivalent. It's
No,
equivalent.
bro. Those
Hey,
guys
so
are
no,
not
he squid there, bruv.
Look it up. Look up.
Those
Look
guys are
up.
not developed like us, okay? They're about to be our 51st state.
They not like us. They not like us. Whoa.
I like
They
the way
not like
that went
us.
full circle
They
right
not
there. I
like
like
us,
the way you
fool.
did that shit right there.
Oh my god, I am stimming bad right now.
Canadian dollar
I'm stimming. He's like,
to US.
Yeah, that's all like buckos.
It's actually 70
Canadian.
cents to our Canadian 70 cents to the $1 Canadian dollar.
You broke ass, bummy ass boys, y'all ain't like us, motherfuckers out here in the USA. You hear me?
that's pretty much equivalent, bro.
No, the fuck it's not.
Bro.
What are you, Canadian? Fucking
Pretty much equivalent.
Fuck that.
Anyways, have you ever seen his crib?
Basically, I can go over there and for the price
Google
of
his
rent
crib.
get a mansion. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
the fuck you couldn't.
Yes,
Get the
I
fuck
can,
out of here.
bro.
Google his crib. Just
I
Google his
spent
crib real
their
fast.
whole rent on some shoes. Okay.
Gang,
Oh,
gang.
bro, there's hella Jordans coming out this year that you need to hop on. Just
Fuck
saying.
that, bro. I'm off shoes. I need to get some shoes, but I'm not on like shoes like that anymore.
The Jordan ones that are coming out on the 28th,
Tell me
gotta
what
cop
they are.
those.
What are they called? Jordan
The Union. Look up the Union LA ones.
Union LA ones. It was my birthday recently. If y'all want to,
Hey, and happy birthday, brother. I can't remember if I told you happy birthday, so I want to make sure I say happy birthday.
You did
Everybody
it,
who
and that
watches.
did hurt. That did hurt.
I'm sorry.
They hit him right
It's not
here,
okay.
dog.
I'm sorry, but happy birthday. I couldn't
Thank
remember
you.
if I did tell you.
Can we get a happy birthday in the chat?
Happy
I
birthday in the
appreciate y'all.
chat for Zero.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Somebody,
Is that-
I was playing Fortnite with my cousin, and he was like, "Oh, I'm playing ranked with some of my friends." I was like, "All right, like let's run it, whatever. Well, I'll play." And we were chatting, whatever, and they were like, "Hey, yo, how old are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm about to be 26." They were like, "Damn, unk," and I was like, "Oh, whoa."
Hey, yo.
And they're like, "Bro's pushing 30." I was like, "Yo, relax. The fuck's going on, bro?"
You're over the hump. You're over that hump now, baby boy.
Tell them watch their mouth.
Hey, watch your
You
show.
ain't
Call
25
your
no
mom,
more.
bro.
Tell them I'll see you at 30.
Shit,
These
by
shoes
the
are cool
time-
though. These shoes are
Yeah,
cool.
those are dope. Yeah, you didn't look up Drake's crib, did you?
No, let me check it out.
Bro,
Oh, by the
just
way, everybody
type
in
in
chat,
Drake
this is what their shoe is.
Toronto home.
We've all seen his house in Calabasas.
Drake
That was a badass crib too.
Yeah, that's nice.
I liked it.
home.
Yeah, if I have the dough, I'm getting those Jordans because I've been wanting those for
Wait,
a
I feel like this is Taste of Vegas and
minute.
Drake's lavish.
Get it with a minute
I
in
thought
a
this was
hot.
the one
in a hot
LA,
second.
or not LA. I thought this was the one in Calabasas.
No, the one in Calabasas is like old and run down. His spot in Toronto that he made, he built that from the ground up, bro. Like
Ground up, ground up.
everything. Yeah, that thing is fucking wild. What's it what you was singing, bro? This man was singing in the green room. About to hit that live button. What was it? How
But I'm smushed up love clot, boy. Me a
Oh
Wait, hold
mush
on.
that
I'm
button
trying
up
to-
blood clot.
This man is on a sick one tonight, bro.
I know he's on one.
Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to
I'm
bring it
too
up.
sober for this shit.
Yeah, I know you guys gotta.
This is how I feel.
Get you
I'm always sober.
Get
This
you
is
Too
how
sober
chat.
for this shit.
Listen, guys, don't be fooled, okay? Like I said, one month rent, I'm buying that shit. That ass. Drake, hit me up if you want some dough if you're struggling out there, okay?
Drake hit
Especially
me
after
up
that
is
L, dude.
crazy.
with this steak deal. Or what is it called? Steak? Isn't that what it's
Yeah.
called? That gambling site?
Yeah.
Nah, he's probably
Oh,
getting
and he
hella
has to deal
cheddar.
with steak.
Yeah. Nah, he's probably flush with cash. He could probably buy me, okay? I'm just kidding.
He got that steak, but he don't want that beef though.
Oh!
Damn! I just thought
That
about
could
that
be
right now.
that could be a bar.
That was a bar.
That could be
You
a
like
bar.
that?
That
Hey.
was a bar.
Give me credits. But that's free. For you.
Kendrick, if you need a ghostwriter, I got Korpsx right here.
I got you, baby.
Yo, Dot, I got you.
Yo,
What's
Metro.
going on with Yeezy, bro? What's going on with Mr. Yee or whatever the
Bro.
fuck his new name is?
Oh,
I
dude,
believe
he
that
went
man
ballistic.
that man is a marketing genius.
No,
He's about
bro.
to drop a new
Oh
album.
no, he is,
Yo.
but no.
He's about to drop a new album.
He's about to drop it out.
Hey, let me just show up at the fucking most prestigious awards with my fucking wife's whole naked body out, and then she becomes the number one most googed person.
Oh my god, that shit was classic.
And then he was like talking about like I love the Nazis, I love Hitler on Twitter or something
Whoa,
like that.
whoa! We don't say those type of things on this podcast.
Kanye
okay?
said this.
Allegedly,
Kanye
Kanye
said
said
this.
Okay,
Allegedly,
okay.
Kanye said this.
Whoa.
I forgot that. I forgot I couldn't talk freely in this country. Oh my
I'm
god.
just saying, let's just be careful. That was clippable as fuck.
You could talk
dude.
freely, dog, but
That was-
they come with consequences.
That was a clippable statement as fuck, and I've said some crazy shit on here. Dude.
No, but yeah,
Whoa,
he was on some wild shit.
He was saying all types of shit. He was saying all types of shit. That shit was fucking.
Does
Oh,
anybody
hilarious.
listen to Bully?
What a-
I didn't even know this album came out.
What are you talking about?
Bully? Is this an album or is this a song? Bully? I don't know.
By who?
Ye?
Yeah, by
The
Kanye.
last project he came out with was Vultures.
Yeah, it was Vultures.
Is Bully like an album that's gonna come out? I don't know. It came up on Google, so I'm like, oh, I didn't even know he dropped this because it's
I don't know, but
naming
he's
a bunch of
dropping-
albums.
He's dropping something new. He has to be
That-
because
I can't, bro. I cannot believe he's on platform still. I'm not gonna lie.
why? But Elon Musk unfollowed him apparently or some shit like that. So he's
Elon
like
Musk is unfollowing everybody, bro. He's fucking weird.
he's in fear. Kanye's in fear that his time on Twitter might be coming to a swift end.
What does that mean?
Was that a double
I mean, they
entendre right
can't
there?
ban it. If Elon bans him, though, like that would be like backwards from the whole reason that he's bought the platform, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
why did he
At
buy the
this point,
platform?
he can't. At this point, he can't ban him.
Are
Right.
his tweets still? Are his
And
tweets still on there? Have you
I think
checked?
so. I think they're still on there.
I think until he truly, like, he would have to say the words, and I don't even want to say that type of shit. Right about what I'm saying about you know right
I have
So
no
What
idea
the
what
fuck?
we're
Is,
talking
what the fuck is
about.
Kanye West's name on Twitter?
Is it Ye?
I think it's yeah. Or
He's not
Twitter.
even on Twitter unless
No,
he blocked me.
is. He blocked you. Imagine.
Would you hit him up or what? Be like, yo, yay, what's cracking? I got this mixtape, dog.
Well, he didn't like some shit I said to him last time. He's not even on Twitter,
No, he is.
bro. Okay, he
Oh.
must
He
have me
was.
blocked then.
Wait, hold on. I'm tripping. Oh, he deleted his Twitter, I think. No, yeah, I think he deleted it.
Hold on, I'm looking it up on my right now, dude. But are you googling that right now, Demo?
I'm on Twitter currently.
Oh shit, yeah, I can't.
I
yeah,
mean
can't find-
X. Sorry. It's dog shit ass platform.
Whoa.
Damn, Soldier Boy said you a bitch, Drake. Damn, fucking hell. What the fuck?
Okay, let's just put it like this. I
Yo,
don't
that came-
condone very much things that Kanye says, but he be saying some funny ass shit, bro.
He's fucking funny, bro.
Like, let's fucking be real. The man,
No, that wasn't Drake. That was Soldier Boy. No, that wasn't Kanye. Sorry, that was Soldier Boy.
no, I know, but
That's
who
even
tweeted
funnier.
Oh,
that?
sorry. Soldier Boy.
Oh, Soldier Boy said, "Hey, Drake." Soldier Boy says, "You're." That's another one who's fucking
No,
hilarious,
Soldier
bro.
Boy said he tweeted you a bitch and added Drake
Oh, was it
on
recent?
February 9th on the day of the Super Bowl.
Drake? Drake?
Jeez.
Have you ever watched some of Soldier Boy's like interviews?
Yes, they're fucking
I-
golden.
I have no
Bro,
idea.
they're
about Soulja
fucking.
Boy.
They're hilarious. He's like, I was the first. I mean, he really was the first YouTube rapper, but he'd be like, I was the first to do this. I was the first. He was like, I'm the first rapper to ever have my own handheld device. And it's like a knockoff Game Boy. Bro.
I
It's
heard
fucking-
about this handheld though
It's
because
fucking hilarious, bro.
Soldier
It's-
Boy was wilding back then, bro. Low key, he was going crazy.
But that man is worth a lot of money too.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what made him the most money in his whole life? Ringtones,
oh, that's funny.
ringtones, and ringback tones.
Who would have even thought?
I
Back
might
at- back-
be making this up, but I think YouTube also gave him a massive amount of stock in the company.
Oh, maybe because he
Whoa.
was the first rapper on YouTube. He really was the
Wow.
first.
He
rapper
really
on YouTube.
was. He really was. That whole Crank That Soldier Boy was people recording it on the phone and you watching it on YouTube while you were watching it on YouTube, like quite literally. Matter of fact,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
know
ask-
that the first YouTube video of all time was filmed in San Diego?
no shit.
I didn't know that. He
Oh!
was at the zoo, but I don't
Yeah.
know if he's at the San Diego
San Diego
right now.
Zoo. I promise.
Matter of fact, these dudes popped off on me too in the comments, but no, they were very polite, and I appreciate you guys for your education. But World of Warcraft was the first online gaming platform.
Oh, wow.
They had something like a prehistoric.
was it?
Yes, it was. They had something. It was in '96 or '90.
Everybody knows that it's
like
actually
'97.
Club Penguin. That was the first gaming online platform. Okay,
But
everybody knows this.
and Pokemon was like a year after them or some shit like that, or it might have even been months. It
Oh,
might have-
somebody that watched our stream put that on there? Or
Yeah,
watched the
but,
podcast back?
they watched one of the like shorts or whatever that I posted, and they commented on it. And there was like
This
this long list of comments.
It says right here, Islands of Kesmai. In 1984, CompuServe debuted Island of Kesmai, the first commercial multiplayer online role-playing game.
Mhm.
Boom, he was wrong. They were wrong.
Yeah, but that I don't like. Even in the context of the conversation, it was like which one was like the groundbreaking one, like the one that
Oh,
culturally
then,
popped
yeah,
off.
it was WoW for
Yeah,
sure.
It was
probably,
wow, yeah.
WoW popularized it, bro.
Yeah, wow. Because I was like, well, theirs came out. He's like, yeah, that one was like a very popular one. He's like, but if you were into World of Warcraft, you already knew about this like primal server that they had going, and it
Yeah,
was
it's probably
like,
like some beta testing or some
and
bullshit.
it was like in '96 or some shit. I was like, okay, I'll take that, but still, to me, when I think online connectivity, player to player, he has his own system, I have my own system. It was the Game Boy because motherfuckers was walking around with that little cord in their pocket and the Game Boy in their pocket, right? But then I also get where the World of Warcraft was like truly online. Like you had to plug the fucking cord in.
Did you
You heard the
did you say that during the podcast that Pokemon was online?
no that they revolutionized that they were the ones that revolutionized what online gaming became.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like if you would have said that, I would have corrected you and be like, "That there's no internet, so it doesn't make it online."
Yeah. No. But what online gaming became was all to me was all fostered through what Pokemon brought because everyone, like I said, everyone had a cord, everyone had the fucking thing in their pocket. So when it hit the PlayStations and it hit this and that, like you know what I'm saying, it was like, oh, like it's the same because you could do it with the PSPs, couldn't you? Couldn't you like connect
Wait,
them by the cord or some shit, or was it
it was all PSPs were online, like
or was
Yeah,
it they were
Wi-Fi.
online, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could connect to like Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you get what I'm saying. So by the time that shit came out, it was just a
PSP
that
was
was
a
a whole
banger.
different
Bro,
That was a banger
PSP
console.
is ahead of its time.
like I feel like that
crazy.
cord was the umbilical cord of human civilization to like the Wi-Fi, right? Like once Wi-Fi became a thing and portable connectivity became a thing, that cord was gone. Like you know
Hey,
what
my
I'm saying?
man's cooking right now. You cooking right now?
Dead ass, hey,
Gonzalez.
dead ass though, like because everything else could connect to actual internet. Now you don't need the cord. Now you have the online browser, thing going on. Because I feel like the World of Warcraft in '96, bro, in the early '90s to even early 2000s, like a computer in the house, wasn't really a thing. I feel for most places. Like a computer in the house wasn't like until like maybe a little bit later, maybe like 2007-ish, 8-ish.
I feel like that's mad late.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Maybe early, maybe like even 05,
'Cause I was
04.
because I was putting like AIM messages on my fucking away messages in like 5th grade.
Dick, we were doing that, but we would have to go to like the library.
Now I had a computer at the crib,
Huh.
and we was poor,
Interesting.
bro.
Dick, we must have been real poor. Dick, we
I'm
must
just
have been
saying,
real
we was
poor. Oh, shit. Okay.
I was gonna say, I don't even think I grew up with like one computer maybe. And that was because my mom had it.
Well, we had a computer, but it was internet access. I think is more of the thing too.
Well, we didn't have internet.
Yeah.
Well, the internet access that we had was the little discs that we would get. The like 72
floppy
hours of AOL.
Oh shit!
no.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, you don't know about that shit, Damo.
I have no idea what the fuck.
So
that is.
so people used to get free trials of AOL internet, and it would come on a disc, and you would have to put the disc into the computer, and it would you would have to create a new AOL account every time you did a free trial. So we would just like stack up on discs of free trials, and whenever it would be 72 hours of use time. And
That's
whenever
crazy.
bro, it was crazy.
So wait, but
And
unlimited use in those 72 hours that you do whatever?
Yeah, but only 72 hours of usage. So like if I only used 5 hours today, I still had an additional.
Oh, I got you.
You get me?
Yeah,
I
it
still had an
wasn't like
additional,
it wasn't
I mean,
like Monday to Wednesday it's gonna cut off, but
No,
you
no,
can
no,
use
no,
as
no.
much as you want. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn. What the fuck? That's crazy.
it's hella crazy, bro. I remember you doing that shit. I'd be like, does anybody got to use the phone? No? All right, I'm going to just put this sad ass, some girl broke my heart away message on AIM and wait and see if anybody responds, or wait and see if the girl comes online. And then I remember, oh, bro, AIM used to be the shit. I remember when somebody would come online, it would make like a sound like a door opened, and then if they went offline, it sounded like it closed. And I remember like watching to see if the girl would come online. And then, when the sidekick came out, it changed the game, bro, because I had AIM on my fucking phone now.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
I had AOL Instant Messenger on my phone.
Those chat rooms were crazy.
Bro, that's so funny to me. Because, like, I never used AIM. I never, used any chat groups. It was always, like, my text messages or for some reason, I feel like in high school, it was really popular to use Facebook Messenger.
You never used Kick?
Well, I never used Kick. Kick was
What
like
about-
big when I was growing up too, but it was like.
What about Voxer?
I feel like it was scattered at that point. No, I never heard of that.
Voxer? Voxer is like instant messaging, but with your voice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just send voice notes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
It was the shit though, bro. Oh, bro, my Voxer used to be popping. Yeah, it was the shit, bro. Bro, you don't even know about the party line, huh?
I don't know what that is.
Party lines were crazy.
You don't know about the party line,
No
bro.
party line
I don't know what the fuck
demo.
that
No,
is.
Okay.
minus.
So there was I think, hold on, let me see if I remember the number. I think I have it in my head. I don't want to say it out loud because it might actually be somebody's number.
Average Asia, have you ever been on a party line? Let us know in the chat.
What's up?
Let me see.
Dude,
I
party
don't
line.
know whose number this is that I'm thinking in my head, but I think it's the party line number.
Dude, party lines used to be so fun, bro. Those used to be wild too.
So party line was this number that you could call, and it would just be people hanging out on the phone, and you would meet new people.
It'd be like fuck,
What's the equivalent? It's like that thing that they
Omegle,
do on
like
Twitter
Omegle
now,
or like something.
yeah, like chat roulette, but it's
roulette.
but you could do single rooms like that, but only on the phone, or you could go into an actual party room where it'd be hella people talking on the
How
phone,
would you
like up to
ever-
10 people.
And then you
I was
could
gonna say,
press a
how
button,
would
you
you-
go to another room, press a button, go to another room, and then you find the room you want to be in.
I was about to say, how would you ever know who's chatting? Because if there's 10 people saying some shit, I'm like, fucking hell, bro. This sounds so stupid. I don't even know who's talking right now.
You think it sounds stupid, but it was fun, bro. We used to be on the party line all the fucking time.
Because there'll be a bunch of guys talking in there like this, right? And the next thing you hear, hi. And it's like, hey, yo, who's that?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, baby, what's your
Where you
name?
from? Where you from?
Where you
Hey, what's
from?
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. Party line
my
used to
God.
be the shit. It used to be the shit. Because you could do the single one where it would be like in rotation, and then of course, we would like clown and make our voice sound all girlish and shit. And oh my god, bro, party line was the shit. Party line was the shit.
It sounds cool.
Damn,
Being a
man.
90s kid is fun, dude.
Good old days.
It was
It-
fun.
it had
It
its time.
was.
Yeah, because we didn't have no like send nudes and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we had to get off other ways. You guys had fucking Snapchat.
We had Snapchat like when Snapchat was Snapchat though, because Snapchat's like,
Listen, I don't give a fuck who this offends, and I'm sorry if it offends either one of you guys. But if you're over the age of fucking 25 and you still have Snapchat, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I have a Snapchat, and I
Oh, I was about to say.
think the last time I've actually like posted onto it has been quite a while. Now I use it mostly just to share like my YouTube shorts or share that straight to you.
Oh yeah, because that's now it's a Snapchat has
like
like
a
a
whole
platform now.
It's like a
huh?
whole platform now.
Yeah. Nah, it never used to be like that, bro. It used to
Nah,
be
bro.
like send a dick flick and if it
Yeah, that was a snap. You get a little Snapchat. You know what I'm saying?
I've never, swear to God, I've never used it like that.
What?
I've never used it like that.
What?
You're
I used it-
lying, dude.
I used it back just to chat with friends, genuinely.
Dude,
You're gonna hold on. You're gonna sit here and tell me not once,
Shows
ever
that
in your whole time of having Snapchat, did you ever send or receive any
I don't think I did.
solicited?
Look at him.
No, I don't think I
solicited
did. I don't think I did. I genuinely don't think I did.
I don't
ever?
think.
I don't think I ever did. No.
Send me one.
I'll
Like
send you
right
one.
now.
What's your snap? What's your snap? Snap.
No, but I haven't used this since I probably graduated high school or even before then. I don't even know if I used it really in like senior year. I think I was off it. I was like, I'm over it, bro.
Shit,
But yeah, I don't think I ever did. Ever.
You're wildin', dude. No way. Yeah, Snapchat used to be like the wild, wild west, like kind of like what Twitter is right now, or X.
How is Twitter? How has Twitter gone from like the Wild West to Twitter, like it's established thing, to back to being the Wild Wild West? It's the first platform I've ever seen do that.
It returned to where it belonged.
No, bro. It's
Yes.
not actually. Why did I let you even say this? It's not even the Wild West. It's just a fucking bot farm. That's all that shit
Yeah,
is.
no, it has turned into a fucking.
It's-
That's
bot.
why Threads
Fucking
is so much
bot
better.
farm. But
Threads
Threads are
is
getting
better.
ads in like 3 months or something.
And even then, it's like there
I
is a lot
remember-
of engagement farming. It's like the engagement
A lot
farm,
of
right?
Amo said
But-
that Threads wasn't gonna last. But here's the thing that I don't like. Okay.
Wait, Threads isn't lasting though. Let's be clear, because it had 100. Now wait, I should say this. It had 100 million sign-ons in like 72 hours. Crazy. Now I think it has like 100 million active users, which is crazy. But like to think about the crazy spike it had in terms of an engagement off the rip, for it to not be able to sustain that level of like craziness is to be expected. But for it to fall off to just like 100 million is kind of crazy.
Well, the thing is you're going to have a lot of early sign-ons with these things now, right? TikTok,
Yep.
a lot of early sign-ons, all these new apps, because there has been enough people to watch the Gary V videos of, oh, I was the first on Instagram and I made fucking,
When you do
Like-
his voice, it's so fucking good.
hey, garage sales, they want to be the first one to do it on fucking the next stupid fucking platform. So
Yeah.
they sign up. But it's still doing those type of things are still too much for a lot of people to digest. And a lot of the focus is still on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's 5 fucking platforms in itself. That's a lot to manage already. So
That-
trying
the
to add in
thing-
a Threads or this or that is just hard.
The
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about Threads and Instagram's algos, so they did something recently within the last month or so. It's like extreme, bro. You like one fucking picture of a girl or some shit, or you get, somebody sends you a picture of something, and now it's like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you open Instagram, the first post will be like a recommended. At least for
Mhm.
me, it is.
Oh, and your like main feed?
On my main feed, it'll be a recommended. It
sometimes.
won't even be somebody that I follow. And then the same thing for Threads. Like I liked like 1 or 2 people's Philadelphia Eagles posts on Threads, and now if I open up fucking Threads, it's all Eagles shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm an Eagles fan, but I want to see other shit too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
No,
it
I
is
get
a lot of engagement farming, because it's like, oh, like who's from San Diego? What are we doing tonight? Like my post. And I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want to fucking like your post. But I know that these are gonna pop up for me
Yeah.
because it's in my area. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you looking like, bitch? Get the fuck off Threads and go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On a
no, I
Thursday
get
night.
you. No, it is a lot of like hella engagement farming, which people have just found the sauce, you know what I mean, to be able to get a little bit of attention on social medias. I used to follow, I don't know if I followed, because like I think she was somebody I knew in high school, but she would just post so vaguely on Threads that I unfollowed her, because I hate that shit, where she's like, I don't know, like thinking about him, or like I should have done something different, or what. I'm like, shut the fuck
Those are
up,
the
bro.
best.
Nobody
Those
gives
are
a
the
fuck.
best.
And also, like, why the fuck are you saying nothing and like something at the same time for people to be like, what's going on? Then
Yeah, but I
DM you
do
on the
that.
side. Yeah, which is why I unfollowed you.
Did you
Fuck
unfollow
you.
me?
No,
I feel like
but
I feel like I do be doing that sometimes. Now
you
that
do.
mention
I
it.
see it, and then I'm like, Cisco, What are we doing here?
Dude, but a lot of the times it's because it's a song lyric when I'm listening to a song.
That's fine. And if I get the reference, I get the reference. And maybe these are all references I'm not getting. And people are doing this all the time when they're vague posting. But when people are just like, I don't know, just vague posting, I'm like, bro,
Fake post.
like put
Wait,
the
but
drama
what would you
out.
consider? Hold on. Now that I'm looking at my threads, what would you consider? Can you pull up my threads real fast and tell me what you would consider a vague post? Because now that I'm looking, I don't think I vague post.
Do I even have threads? Oh, I do.
I'll pull that shit up right now. I got Oh.
I'm drinking.
One of my threads is the problem is we all think we can dance like Kita.
Don't distract from your vague post search right now, bro. You're fucking audited right now.
But that's the thing is I don't know what D is considering a vague post. So that's why I'm curious. What the fuck are you considering a vague post?
Maybe something like, I don't know if I would consider this exactly, but things can just be so simple.
Yes, I was just looking at that right now, dude. I was just looking at that right now.
That's a half and half right there for me.
No, that's
Ever
not a
feel
vague
alone,
post.
but the room is at capacity.
That's a song lyric.
Yeah, but like quote the fucking artist then, because I'm like, oh my god, bro, he's on his Twilight emo shit right now. Shut the fuck.
That's a song lyric.
Let's see.
See, I don't vague post. Come
so
on, dog.
So I did it. Killed that shit, literally in that order.
I think that was that job interview, right?
Probably.
Very vague.
I think I asked you about it, and you were like, "Oh, it was about the job interview." So I mean, like, if I can get,
I guess that was a vague post. Out of how many did you just look up though?
I'm not even saying that you do it often. I was talking about a girl who I used to follow. Like I said, I think.
Yeah, but then I said I think I do that. You were like, you hella do that.
Maybe it's just the ones that pop up on my shit that I'm like, oh my god, Cisco.
Here goes Cisco.
Fuck it, let's just have fun.
That's a little vague posty.
Is it vague posty? Fuck it, let's just have fun. When did I post that?
I mean, it's vague. Like, what does that even mean?
When did I post it?
I don't know. I just left off your page. Sorry.
I'll tell you what I was going through. If anybody ever wants to know what I'm going through, just look at my threads.
Dude,
but I don't even remember like.
Hey, Elon, holla at your boy for the Doge committee. You see how quick I did that audit? I can audit some motherfucking shit, my boy. Hit me up. Get the government contract.
You just audited my fucking threads page?
Absolutely. I had to go through there. I had to be your FBI agent real fast, bro. It looks good though, curated, very well put together.
But yeah, sometimes you do that, and it's just like a pet peeve of mine. It's not even like you shouldn't do it. Obviously, do whatever your heart.
Sometimes you got a vague post, bro.
No, you're telling them what to do.
Literally, never happened,
bro. When I was like, when I was like fucking with Twitter hard like 10 years ago, I was the biggest subtweeter in the fucking world. I would subtweet so much it was not even fucking funny. I was the most light-skinned subtweeter on all of Twitter. Light-skinned energy.
Next time at me or what? Is that what it means?
Yeah, don't at me. Fuck you.
Jeez.
I'm on a real fuck you terrorist.
I'm literally about to put that right now. Don't at me. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Don't.
Bro, sometimes I'm not on X at all. Sometimes I just.
It's called Twitter.
No, it actually is called X. Twitter used to be a half decent platform, and X is a dog shit fucking everlasting hole of shit.
There's more
and
porn
bots.
Wait, what? You're not an American that likes free porn? Or what?
Speaking of porn,
free what?
Guys, I didn't touch myself until I came back from Mexico.
Till you came back? Well, yeah, there's nothing to fucking touch yourself to in Mexico. You didn't have any material.
It's a man in his thoughts, baby.
There you go. I'm glad you didn't beat off here.
Majority of the time, that's how I do it. Just in my thoughts.
That's pretty gay, dude.
Super.
How is that gay?
That's a big lie, too. You're not being real. You're not gonna tell me that you lay in your bed and think to yourself.
Yeah, underneath your
There's
blanket.
no
Yes.
shot.
I'm not
There's
saying it's every
0%
time,
With
chance.
your socks
but
on.
I do that.
Percentage of times that you do that, it's not majority time.
It is
It's-
majority.
It's not the majority of the time.
It is majority.
No shot. You know porn stars by name like they were your best friend.
Best friend.
Okay, it's not majority. It's not majority, but I do that. It's not majority, but I do that.
Okay.
Because you want to
Oh
know
my
why?
God.
Because I hate getting to page 20 and sitting there with my dick out and still trying to find a video. I'm picky, bro.
Bro, page
No,
20
you're
is
not.
crazy.
I'm mad. I'm not picky. You're telling me I'm not picky about what I beat off to?
If you
There's
hit,
no way, bro.
if
Page
you hit double
20,
digits, you need to go to
you're-
an AA meeting.
All right,
Yeah,
next
you
time I
need
get-
help, bro. You need help, fam.
Yeah, bro. What the
How come the algorithm on the hub can't be as good as Instagram?
Oh man, you need to make a profile.
Find the channel, hit
I-
most recent or top rated, and just, there you go, bro.
It always starts on top rated, and I'm like, what the fuck are people watching? Who's rating this?
The stuff that they're not going to page 26 to find, bro. Okay.
I've
Page
made it that
one.
far before.
Page
I get
20.
mad. And at that point,
Shawty's so funny.
You should be ashamed of
my
yourself.
God.
at that point, I'm
Look
just
at
like,
yourself
there's
in
no
the mirror.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do this anymore. Like, what the fuck is the point?
Like,
You're
what's
like,
wrong
at
with
this
you?
point, I'm just redesigning the UI and like figuring out how to make this site better. Because what the fuck is going on?
Put more videos on the page. God damn it! Can I put 50 videos on the page instead of 10?
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, not to switch it up, but
You're
I wanted to ask you guys something.
Oh shit!
So
Is it political?
no, but it is something that I've seen where it's like more and more, right? Is this like the whole whataboutisms?
Oh,
Right.
we
And I
were
feel-
talking
We're
about
gonna
this.
talk about this.
And I feel like it's getting worse, bro, right?
What does this mean?
Okay,
Well, what
hold
about
on.
the other guy though? What about
Yeah.
that?
Okay. So, can you explain it to me? Because from what I from how D wrote it to me in the text message, I was like, we need to be very careful about how we talk about this because I'm about to flame some people for this shit.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I really don't want to
Whoa.
put people out on the internet
So-
like that.
A whataboutism, right, is pretty much when you're in conversation and you start realizing that they're saying, well, what about? What about? Well, what about? Well, what about? Right. And this is something I came across recently, right, where someone was talking about, Lincoln Riley. And they're like, oh, she was the young girl who was killed by an immigrant, and it sparked up a lot of debate, bro. All this shit. She was some young girl, whatever, some young white girl. And the comment back was, well, what about the kids that die in all this gun violence, and this kid who died, it doesn't make it to your news outlet because they're black or this or that. Like there was like all this bleh. And I'm like, yo, why are we playing whataboutisms with everything? Like, we could still take a second for this shit and still take a second for this, and this, right? Or if we're having an argument, right, and you say, well, and I'm like, hey, Sabe, I don't like how you said this to me during the podcast, right? And you say, well, what about this that happened? Something that we may have talked about already and deaded it. Right, that happened years ago.
Mhm.
It's like, well, why are you bringing that up though?
Or not though. Like even stuff that he might not have brought up at the time that's like unresolved or whatever. It's just shifting a like thing that you bring up to talk about something else that might be worse or like what
Oh,
about
like
this
to
thing
get the
over here?
heat off of you and put the heat on you.
Yeah, it's like just shifting blame or shifting so that way you can avoid the question of like, oh, I don't like that you did that.
Yeah,
oh, but what about that?
it's sidestepping the question. You're sidestepping me now. Like, whoa, like hold on,
Yeah.
let's address what I just
Oh,
said. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's a fucking issue because I try to put myself like devil's advocate, right? Put yourself in the position. This dude or young lady, right? Let's not be biased here. They might be in a fucked up situation, right? And they might need to be able to. They have to be allotted the ability to explain themselves You know
Cisco's
what I'm
ready.
saying?
I don't know what he's ready for,
Like,
but he's ready.
so it's like you can't just play what about when someone's literally trying to produce a point with the statements
I
that
agree
they're
with this.
making. You know what I'm saying?
150%. Now, here's my question in all this before we start
shit.
flaming people on the fucking internet. Because
You're the only one inflaming people on the internet about anything right now.
I'm not about to
know.
flame nobody deserves to be mentioned anywhere. But
Let's go. Who we naming?
here's my question though. It is that not just like is that not a part of playing devil's advocate though? Like because you could do whatabouts when you're playing devil's advocate, right?
No.
I mean, I understand the difference because you're not shifting blame or um leaving their point out. That's the
No.
difference, right?
Well, I think they're like very different in terms of, like what about is always going to be like a shift of topic so that way you don't necessarily have to take any heat or answer a question directly versus devil's advocate is in an ideal world. Now, I don't know how a lot of people use that as devil's advocate. I feel like it can be used badly, but ideally it's to get the perspective of like, I don't agree with what you did, but I can kind of see how it's justified in a different light in a way that I would like not necessarily condone it, but I could see why you did something because XYZ could have been true. You know what I
Well,
mean?
because I think to truly debate somebody, right, and with a lot of people, this is why I know like me and Save, you know, bro, we've known each other a long time right now, and Zero by this point now, all of us here collectively, we know that we can have conversations with each other and take the standpoint of the opposition. I can be the opposition to your standpoint, and we just have a conversation. But I'm the opposition, and now we're having a talk, right? I might not believe these things I'm saying, right? But I'm just saying it because it's good for the conversation. You get me? To me, that's the advocacy for the devil, right? And I just don't see where that belongs in every single fucking thing. Like
It does.
it doesn't. The devil is in the details, right? For sure. But the detail in this is where do we place these type of statements, right? Like where are they other than inflammatory? What other purpose does it serve to this conversation that we're trying to have right now?
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a word for this. What about isms? But okay, so this is the example, right? If Corpse, like you said, you were like, "Oh, I didn't like what you said on the podcast," and I was like, "Oh, well, what about that one time where you fucking flamed me for doing that shit on the podcast?" Like I'm not even worried about what the fuck you were talking about. Now it's about me, right?
Yeah, you
That's
just
what
threw
you're
me
talking
into
about, right?
defense mode. Yeah, you just threw me into defense mode. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
bro.
Well, I have
I
to defend my
fucking hate
statement.
that shit. I hate that shit. I've dealt with it so much, and it pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah,
Like it just means that there's a lack of communication. Like Zero said earlier, you're bringing up shit that's unresolved. There would be no what about isms if it wasn't unresolved, or you understood what the fuck I'm even trying to say in the first place. Right? Like the thing that you brought up was the young lady that got killed by an immigrant. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Why the fuck are you bringing up a whole different case? That whole situation played out different than this one. It might have happened in a different state. It might have happened at a different time. It might have like it's different. So why the fuck are we even talking about this shit? I hate that shit, bro. Communication has really fucking just lost all its meaning in the world these days, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me why.
There's like 3 of them, right, that I'll die on. There's like 3 whatabouts where I'll die on them. But there's not many other ones, bro, where people are just going to catch me up in them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, this might be a hot take.
Love hot takes. Give me one. I'm ready for it.
I just think everyone's going to die on their advocacies. They're going to die. They're going to die on their advocacies. That's where everyone's head will fall. Everybody's head will fall where they just want to advocate for all these different fucking things without worrying about their own shit first. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to die on that. And it's like, okay, I can advocate for y'all, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we can all take our turn. But my shit, you know, like if I was her dad, it's like, yo, but my daughter is dead. Yours is gone. Like, cool. Like, let's have a pissing contest now. right? Like, I'm sorry that the camera is on us or the focus is on us. Trust me, if I could trade it for my daughter, I would. Like, so why are we doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this right now? Like let's just let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think with I learned this through talking with my girlfriend actually, because I was at one point at the very edge of the red pill. Okay, I was about to dive in. Okay, but then in having a lot of conversations, I just realized that there's a certain, because I was
Wait, when was this?
This was probably like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a
We
while.
lost.
It's growing. It's happening. You tasted it. It's happening.
No. I the intro to the, you know how like weed is the like intro drug to like heroin and all this stuff? Supposedly, like not really, but like this is something like people want to like scare you into. Jordan Peterson was the intro drug to the red pill. Okay, I was about to fucking overdose on red pills.
My boy JP makes an appearance again.
But thank God I woke up and I was like, oh shit, this is all trash. Anyway, we're not gonna get political right now.
No, actually, we are gonna get political in a second. we are, because
Okay,
now that I remember that you're on the blue side, I do have some shit that I want to talk to you about.
So
that's been going on.
Sure. So the one thing that I realized is that there has to be like some sort of consensus overall. You can do devil's advocacy with things. You can't do with everything, and there has to be a kind of either ethical or some sort of like moral or legal, I guess, if you're like into the legal stance that you have on like a situation. Like for example, with the immigrant killing, you know, a daughter, whatever, whoever it may be. There's like a devil's advocacy that you could have about like some sort of stance of whether or not he should have been in this country, whether or not that was right or wrong. And you could play devil's advocates on all of those fronts. But at the end of the day, you have to have like a stance of like, was that wrong? And you should have that communicated to the person. Because otherwise it'll start to feel like you're playing devil's advocate for so many different things that I don't know if you're just kind of like shit posting for a rise, like a rise out of people, or if you like actually believe in these things that you're like advocating for, you know what I mean? Like that you're speaking to. And if there's none of that like vibe or like that clarity of like, you know, overall at the end of the day, this is wrong. I just want to be super clear. I don't believe in any of this shit. I'm merely stating facts about like what could have happened or what I think could have happened, or in this circumstance, I could see this going a different way. But at the end of the day, it's still fucked wrong. And I'm sorry for the families. Like that should always be communicated.
I think that's one thing that the three of us do extremely well, especially on this podcast, is like, hey, before we start getting into the muck too bad, I just want to know, like, clarify, this is where I stand on this. Now let's get into devil's advocate bullshit. Like, I think the three of us do that extremely well. Sometimes D waits until the end to kind of say where he stands just because he likes to play devil's advocate first. But
sure. Yeah, maybe. And this is why I learned it from my girlfriend, because I realized I wasn't doing a good job. And she was like, well, do you believe all this shit? And I was like, well, of course not. She's like, oh, well, I just didn't know. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Oh, go ahead, Korpsx. Go ahead.
Well, no, so I just think, and I get the devil's advocacy part, right? Because you have to be, to me, a lot of the things were like, no, I truly have a stance on this, and I truly have a stance on this it's because I've played devil's advocate for you, right? Like already in my own head, right? And I've strongmanned your position already, right? I know the tenets of your position. I know what you guys are believing in, what you're trying to tell me. And I either sign on or I don't. And so now at this point, I'm either signing on, right? Because I know the others, or I'm signing off because I know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like, getting into everything, on everything isn't always. I just feel like I feel like people are too used to it. Like, like kind of like Zero saying, like, I don't know if it's just for the shit post, but it's like, hey guys, like let's chill out. Like, why?
Nowadays you can't even tell though, right? Because everything is for the meme. Everything is on the internet for just bullshit, just to spark conversations. And a lot of times that's the only way people know how to fucking do it. Honestly, I feel like that. I feel like even off the internet, like people just do shit because they have like that way of thinking of shit that they see on the internet, so they think it's okay when they do it in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Well,
okay,
everyone.
Go ahead.
Not just everyone's comfortable being behind the screen.
It's ridiculous. So
these hands have to be behind the screen.
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. Okay, so in my group chat recently, And I am in a group chat with, it's 5 of us and 3. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's 5 of us,
All right.
and
Safe
and
and
three and 3 have, fuck you, and 3 have served in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So we do talk about like political stuff and things of that nature in that group chat. And we're very active in that group chat every single day. Jordan's in the group chat with me. So there, one of the guys, he's on Twitter all the fucking time. He sent
Right.
a video from Twitter, and it was of this young lady that got arrested because she went and took down an American flag and threw it in the mud and hung off a flagpole and tried to hang a Mexican flag on the flagpole.
Mm.
So I just, in the midst of everything that's going on right now, I'll ask you guys first, and then I'll tell you my stance on it. But what do you like? Do we think that that's acceptable behavior? What are your guys' thoughts on it? I'm just
It
curious.
was her flag.
No. She went to an establishment.
Oh,
I don't remember exactly
yeah,
where
bro.
this. I don't remember if it was outside of a military base, or I don't think it was actually. I don't remember if it was outside of like of a police station or something. But she took the fucking. It was a national park. It was a national park. National park. She
Yeah,
took the
bro.
fucking American flag down and tried to hang the Mexican flag up.
Not cool. No. What the fuck? I mean, like, I get the messaging, but like, you could probably do that in a way that you wouldn't get arrested. Like with your own shit, you know what I mean? Like the message could be the same, but
What's the message though?
like,
This is what I'm trying to understand.
Isn't it just like you support Mexico, fuck America kind of vibe? Isn't that basically what that is?
Yeah, but why would that message be okay?
Well, right now there's like a huge deportation sort of like initiative happening right now, and people are just not happy with it.
Why?
Because
why are we?
Let me ask you. Like having Mexicans here.
Why are we? Wait. Why will we? Let me make this question as simple as I can. I'm trying. Why would we hang a flag of where these people are getting deported to in the country that's deporting them?
Saying, "Let me stay here."
Wasn't that just like some? It's like the flag is symbolistic for like the people from where where they're coming from. No.
Sure, but if we're that proud about that country, then why are we mad about going back?
We're not proud of the country. We're proud of the people that come from that country, showing the support of like, this is your flag. This is not necessarily like your home because you want it to. Like if the circumstances were better over there, you would have stayed over there. But they're not. They're better here.
But better where? In the flag that you're disrespecting.
In America, but
the flag that you're disrespecting.
Yes, but the message is that we stand with the people, not necessarily the emblem of the flag isn't the country in this instance. It's the people that they're deporting.
No, like you lost me, bro.
I mean, you could say
I don't understand. I don't understand
this
this shit. Like, I get it. I have sympathy. I do have sympathy 100% for anybody that has to lose people of their family to go back to a country. I have sympathy. But what I don't have sympathy for is being disrespectful to the country that allows you the freedom to be disrespectful to that country.
Yeah. I have an issue with flag burning.
I think if you're given that liberty, she exercised it in a way, or they exercise it in a way that's illegal, not because of the flag, but because it's not their property. But I mean, it's within their right.
I have an issue with flag burning and flag selling, flag possession. I have an issue with all of it.
It's your right to live here and hate being here every day of your life, if you want to be.
But here's my question though. When somebody asks, like, what are you? Do you say American? Do you say Mexican? Do you say Mexican American? Like, what do you say?
Well, I'm American. I've very little ties to Mexico because I never lived there. I'm not coming from there. You know what I mean? So
And why are you American?
Because I was born here. And
I've lived born in America. Even if you were born to Mexican parents, you would be American, right?
Not for long. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see.
That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean?
You could
birthright citizenship is on the chopping block. And if he had his way, that'd
not.
be there tomorrow.
No, it is not. But okay.
I mean,
not. That would never go away.
Executive order, if it was just put into law, that definitely would have been the case. But the fact that that's not how it works, thank God that it's not.
It will never happen. That will never happen in any country. Any country that would never take away birthright citizenship ever. No country in this whole world would ever do that.
Things that have never happened are happening all the time.
True.
But that will never happen.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But okay, okay.
I hope, by the way, I agree with the fact that it probably won't happen. It's just insane that was even posed. That's fucked. That's so crazy.
But do you understand I agree. It would never happen, and I think it's crazy too. But do you understand the thinking behind it?
If you have two illegal immigrants that go into the anchor baby. Yes, I get the anchor baby. I get it.
And what are they going to do? They're not going to make the parents go away. They have to send everybody back, especially if the baby's like 2 or 3 years old. The thinking behind it is
sure, but the implementation.
I don't want to say it's logical, but it's logical.
Trash. Right? Yes,
but I understand. Why it will never happen.
Like we could say these things, and like that sounds great.
It's not.
And like in a perfect world, this wouldn't happen. But like I said, things that have never happened are happening all the time. And the fact that we just have to say like that'll never happen is fucking crazy, and it's sad.
Well,
deportation is sad.
No, not deportation. The fact that we have to say something that ridiculous wouldn't happen, even though the very person that we're talking about has tried in executive order to do exactly that, is crazy.
Well, hold on.
Again, like I said, the reasoning behind it is logical.
That is fine. Like A plus B can equal C, but the way to solve that math equation has been has been attempted to be solved in the most fucking insane way. And the only thing that we have to say about it is that'll never happen. Like that's not legal. That's not constitutional. And that's crazy to say. Like that's what we have to say about that. Not that the leader that we elected would never pose something like that. He would have a much more sophisticated way to go about solving that problem. That'll never happen because that's a fucking ridiculous thing.
There's not a sophisticated way to go about it, though.
There definitely could be ways that I don't know.
No, they are going the same way. They're going the same way that Obama and Hillary Clinton had posed to go about it too, as well. You know what I'm saying? It was. Mass deportation's been on the table for a long time. Like if you really
it started with Obama.
Right, like it's been on the table for a long time, and he's just going through now this is like some tinfoil hat shit. I have to ask myself is what would have made Obama once he left office become such an advocate for it once he was out and had Biden and Harris in office. It was like that's some tinfoil hat shit, right? Like that's tinfoil hat shit. But mass deportations has been on the block for a minute. And so natural birth, no, I think before you see super mass deportations, you're going to see a lot of fines. And that's even what Obama and them wanted. You're going to see a lot of fines, a lot of people having to pay back taxes, and everyone's going to have to pay for their fucking citizenship classes. If I would guess right, they would just lump that in with your fine that you pay overall, and then you're going to be enrolled into all these classes and forced naturalization.
D, are you against deportation? I know it's kind of like a broad question.
So I like the idea of having deportation on a more like criminal, like on a criminal basis, and not. I hate that the fucking, I don't know what her name is. She's that blonde chick who's like, well, did they come over illegally? They're all criminals. Like, bro,
Yeah, that's
like
kind of
when we're talking about criminals, I would like
I mean,
violent criminal.
technically-
No.
Wait, no.
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 I
I'm
was
just
gonna
joking. I'm
say.
joking. I'm joking.
So like and like if you want to be super little like up the ass about it, that is true. They broke the law. Sure. But
Because you can't say time out. Because you can't say that about the lady pulling down the flag and not kind of use the same ideology, right? You were like, I understand the message, but should she have went about it that way? Probably not. Can't you say the same thing about people that are crossing into our country illegally? Still breaking the law. You could have went around it a different way without breaking the law.
They could have waited the time, and they could have, depending on the circumstances, obviously, asylum seeking
using
is
your
like there
logic.
for a reason. I can see an instance where like they could have waited and done it all the right ways. Although I've heard that process is super lengthy. Anyway,
It is now.
It
It
is.
wasn't before, but it is
It is.
extremely long now.
so
I have an issue. I have an issue with the immigration process. Like the process of naturalization to me is like, wouldn't you? These guys are trying to do it. Like, wouldn't you want it to be kind of easy? But then again, like it's like, well, then if it's too easy, everyone is just going to do it, and then everyone bypass. It's like it becomes a bypass type thing. But,
yeah, you become. There's like the issue of like the whole asylum seeking. Like that's how so many people are coming in. Not even illegally. Those people haven't even broke the law. It's just a. I mean, those.
it's a
That whole
bypass.
process is just super fucked, and like yeah, there's so much waiting time that like they just stay here. The what was I gonna say? The people who are criminals and like have a criminal within the criminal history within the country. I think we don't need them here. They're not necessarily like good.
Wait, what if they have a criminal
Portions of
history
society.
outside of our country?
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming to our country and they have like a crazy like murder history on that side, yeah, get them out of here as well. But if they're working members of society here, they like pay taxes here and stuff like that. Like, why not make it as easy as possible for them? Because they're contributing to our economy. They're
That's
buying
dangerous,
food
though.
over here. What's dangerous?
That's dangerous.
All you
Because
have to
what is-
do is
Look
be
at the
a
same. Look at the
law-abiding
same
citizen.
people. Look at the same people who established NASA.
What do you mean?
They were Nazis. NASA was established by Nazis. We said,
Oh, yeah.
hey, listen, you guys did some fucked up shit. It's cool. Just build our rockets. Be a functioning member of society. Help us beat the Soviets in the space race.
Sure. I mean, we could say that about like what wasn't Einstein like a part of the whole Soviet Union at some point, and then like we
was
nabbed
a
a lot
German.
of them.
He was a
Yeah, and then
German.
we nabbed a lot of them. Like there are these going to be
Oppenheimer, all of
these
them.
big exceptions where like these exceptional people are going to have rap sheets maybe, and do we accept them? Ideally, yes, because we want to incorporate, and that's like the nucleus of US is we want to grab people on our end, regardless of where you're coming from, and use you in a productive way because that's going to make everything better.
I agree with what you're saying. By the way, I do
You know what I
agree
mean?
with.
Yes.
I do agree that
Yes,
if
I
you are a
get it.
productive person in society that has here illegally,
Mhm.
we should make it. We should make it easier for
Pay
you.
a fucking fine.
Like,
Pay
why
your
can't-
fucking fine.
Go back to your country for 3 months and come back.
No, don't even do that. Don't even listen.
No,
wanna
we
hear my
want you
immigration
producing
policy?
here, bro.
Yeah, you want to hear my immigration policy? Putsch,
doing whatever
Putsch
you're
for
doing.
president 2028. Immigration policy. We find you, you make a choice. You either become a citizen of the US or you go home. Okay, you want to stay a citizen, cool. Bet. You're going to pay a fine because you clearly broke the law. Coming here, you are
Wait,
a
do they have to be a citizen or can they be a resident?
whatever allows you to be here, live and be legal, whatever legal status is required of you, that is your
I think
base.
citizen. I think
That's your fucking baseline. To me, citizen. Because if you can't have dual citizenship in your country, you make a fucking choice now. You're either going to be here or you're going to go home. Go home.
That
Don't
sounds
fucking-
crazy. My dad's not a citizen.
I think
Like,
citizen
could he,
mainly.
could he have dual citizenship of this country? There's some countries that will not allow you to have dual citizenship.
Yeah, he's
Like you-
Mexican.
They'll allow you to have dual citizenship. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And
He just doesn't want to. He does. My dad said, "Why the fuck would I take a test that half the 75% of the American population couldn't pass anyways?"
like, why are you going to have a
Fucking-
citizenship to Cuba? You can't even go there. Like how? Like if you're here now, how are you getting there? We cannot take a flight there. Why are you gonna have citizenship there, Dick? Just be a U.S. fucking citizen, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't go to Cuba if I wanted to.
If I
don't
remember right,
think
they do
you
not allow
can.
flights from the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Oh, I'd have to fly from Mexico or
North
something.
Korea. You can't fly to
Yeah.
North Korea,
Oh
motherfucker.
no, you can't go there.
You probably
Hell
don't want to
no.
go there. You're
Hell
not coming
no.
back.
Hell no. You ain't flying into Baghdad, bro. You ain't flying. No. I mean, you probably could, but you don't want to.
I could. It's a little aggressive, but I could get behind something like that too. Even like, but not because the portion that I'm trying to get at too is that they're just making things better here. So like, citizen mainly because to be able to vote and stuff like that. Because
That's
they're
why I said that. That's why I said no, though.
well, they're contributing to a society in which they get no say in otherwise. And like, what? Give them a say. They're already working for us. They're already paying our taxes. They're already contributing to our economy. Why not also allow them to vote accordingly? Like they're doing everything within the society that a citizen would be doing that gives them the capability.
You want to marry your old lady, right?
Yes.
Eventually, one day, right?
Eventually, down the road.
Okay.
Hopefully she's not listening.
Because that's
She
what it
gets
sounds like
excited.
to me with how you describe these predicaments. It's like, well, we already do the thing. We live together. We smooch and hang out. I call her babe. She says she loves me. Why not to just fucking tie the knot? Just do the fucking thing. Become a
Yes,
fucking
but-
citizen.
A relationship. Obviously, these are two very different things.
Are they?
Yes, they're
Both are relationships.
No.
I
Both are
have
relationships.
I have a relationship with my country. I have
No,
a relationship
not
with my
really.
country. I do.
Well,
That's why I
insofar
want
that
strong
you
borders.
are producing for it, and you
Mhm.
are,
I vote.
you're buying into it to a certain
Mhm.
amount. That's what I'm saying. I would back that and be even as aggressive to say citizenship, and I would even pull back the fine because what you're giving me in value is worth more than the money I would have gotten for the fine that might
Yeah,
have
but there
come
has
in
to be
No,
there
you
has
have
to
to
be
pay
a
the fine.
consequence. There has to be
in a
some type of
bigger
consequence.
detriment.
No.
But it's literally better if they're here versus if they're over there.
There
No.
has to be a consequence
not
of
provable.
some sort, bro.
How is that
You don't
not
think so?
provable? Economically, it's better. For
That's
them, it's
not
better.
provable. That's not
It is.
provable.
It
That's
is
not provable.
provable
Because they can
The
turn into a
work-
psychopath. They can
the
turn into
wor-
a serial killer. We
So
do
can
not
every
know.
American that is born
Exactly.
here.
So every
What does that mean?
because he already broke the rules of not coming here properly.
There has to
right?
be a consequence of
When
some
you
sort.
talk about the net gains and the profile of it all, it's just better that they're not here then, right? Like it's just better off. Like
Wait,
the,
so
the number
every
chances
every
change.
person that speeds, right, and they get stopped, and the cop
Mm.
lets them off, should they have always gotten a ticket forever?
Yes,
Yes.
every single person. Yes,
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
You want to know why? Because 99% out of all those people, right, who got let off from that ticket, said
Speed
fuck
again.
that. Said fuck that bitch ass cop. Fuck those fools, right? Boom, 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 boom. But little did you know, how much money did he save you? Well, how much heartache did they save you? Right? Like fuck the speeding tickets. How many DUIs did people walk away from? How many fucking this
DUI
and
is
that?
crazy. I don't know if any. I hope nobody's walked away from
I
a
know
DUI.
several people who've gotten let off
That's
of DUIs.
crazy.
Several
I know
people.
one or two.
I know several people. Like, yo, give me your keys. You can pick them up at the police station. Like, just sleep
That's
in your car.
crazy, bro.
Like, or either sleep in your car tonight. or
Everything deserves a consequence, bro.
everything
Okay,
does.
okay.
Everything.
Let's just, I'm just
Good
saying.
and bad.
I'm just thinking purely, and I could even understand what you guys are saying.
Because think about it like this, right? If you were to get pulled over for speeding, do you have any prior tickets?
No,
Do you have any prior misdemeanors? Have you ever been arrested before?
no,
So a cop is gonna let you go, right?
sure, but I probably wouldn't. Not that I wouldn't speed ever again, but I wouldn't speed.
Well, you
in
don't
that
speed
area.
now. You drive like a fucking grandma,
No, I don't.
bro.
It's
you
80
fucking
every
throw
day.
that
every
Let
day.
me
all
ask you
day.
80
guys
my
this one.
asshole, bro.
Bro.
This
How
was-
much?
I'd be on
how-
one.
Can I ask
now.
you guys this though?
Hold on. Let me finish real quick. Let me finish
Oh, sorry,
this real quick. So,
Let 'em
like, if
cook.
I got pulled over or Korpsx got pulled over, we both have DUIs, right? So we have priors. There's gonna be some. Like, how do you think that? Do you think that we would have just as much of a chance to get let go as you would since you have no priors? You already said the cop will probably let you go, right?
I didn't say that, but I mean, maybe. Hopefully he would. That'd be cool. But then I probably wouldn't do it again in that area.
Do you think that we would be let go as easy as that?
I have no idea. Maybe. I got into an argument with a math teacher about this once, and he was not happy with me saying like maybe. I mean, really, I don't. It depends on the cop. It really does. So maybe ideally.
Exactly. Okay, that's another thing. Depends on the cop. My thing is saying you and I both did the same thing. It's equally fair for both of us to have a consequence. Is the point that I'm trying to make.
Sure.
See, and even because of those consequences, right? And this is going to go to another question I want to make sure I ask. Is I know to act accordingly, right? When I have an interaction with a cop, I know that there's going to be some questions that you answer different than I answer. And I know once I answer the questions how I answer them, he's going to look at me and treat me a certain way in comparison to how he's going to treat you a certain way, right? But because he's treating me a certain way, he's also going to treat you a certain way a little bit, right? Like, you feel where I'm going with this? But I know to act accordingly because I made decisions, and it's just who I am, right? It is what it is, right? Sorry about it.
Safe to say no.
I feel like I'm sorry, but I feel like that is such a bad example. Like that's a bad what's the word I'm looking for? Not analogy, not example. Like that's a bad. That's just a bad way to look at it, in my opinion. Because to me, what you just said is the equivalent to that kid probably wouldn't have got shot if he just acted accordingly.
No, I gotta add, but I have like it's just even answering the question, sir. Do you have any criminal history? Like, yeah, I do. It's like, oh, what happened? It's like, well, X, Y, and Z. Oh, are you still on probation? Well, take me back 2-3 years ago. It's like, yeah, I'm on probation. It's like, oh shit. Like, now I know, fuck, I gotta be ready for this. Gotta be ready for that. Boom, 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 boom. But I know I'm acting accordingly because I made some choices, not only here this evening, right? But in the past, right? Like choices that led me to now they have to search me. Now they're gonna fucking do this. Now
I feel like I know what you're trying to say, and there's a different way to say it. I feel like accordingly is not the right way to say it.
Well, I just gotta.
You know what I mean? Because you're like when you say a cop and accordingly, like it feels like we're supposed to talk to them a certain way. When,
no.
You know what
well, there is.
I was about to say there definitely there is like a thing like
because I can't be like no, fuck you.
Yeah, but you're just supposed to be respectful, like how you should be with any fucking human being. You know what I mean? Like,
just
acting accordingly. I feel like that's such a. I just feel like that's such a bad way to say it. I know what you're trying to say, though.
I've been through the protocol too many times. You just act accordingly, my boy. Like, you know what I mean? Just keep your mouth shut, keep your head down. It's all
Smile
good.
away.
Nah, just kidding. But this made me want to ask this question, right? Because I know when I have an interaction with a cop, right? Again, I'm acting accordingly. I know, especially if I know I did something stupid, I'm not going to give them a big hassle, whatever. Just write me my ticket. Let me go home. But I know even when I get that ticket, or even when I was on probation, right? I knew, hey, bro, don't be fucking blowing dro all up in the car. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that, right? Because it's just high risk, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if you get pulled over, it's one thing. Figure out what's going on, but check your mirrors, check your lights, bro. Stay on your toes, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you get caught, you already know what's about to happen.
I'm fucked, right? Like whatever it is I'm fucked. So this is a sticky question, but I feel like it needs to be asked. I know young men, 32, 33 years old, who have been here a long time and have known about their undocumentation, I guess is the way to say it.
Their citizenship status.
How many years are they to be held responsible for it not being delegated into their responsibilities?
Okay, so this is a good question because I've had similar questions, right? Like I asked my dad, like, Dad, when you came here illegal, because my dad came here illegally the first time he came. I said, Dad,
I feel so gross just asking that question. I feel but it's a question I feel like I need to ask because I feel bad for my friends, Some of them aren't working right now and shit. And it's like I feel bad for them, but then it's like, Dick, you make more money than I do, bro. You know, like so, and you've been here for years, dog. Like, what the first?
What's years?
I
What's
feel
years?
like
though?
I feel
Like
like 5
years.
years. I feel like,
Like
5
years.
years. You should have been on it, bro. Like not maybe not fully completed if it takes a long time and if it takes 5+ years, but you should be in the process. Like
Yeah,
why
like
you
not actively have started.
Yeah, that's what I'm
anything.
saying.
Like,
You
you're a
said they're in their
full-grown
30s.
fucking man.
How long?
Yeah.
If they've been here in their 30s, how long have they been here? But that's
Oh,
another question.
here in this
Cisco's
country,
recording, bro. Relax.
in this
I was-
country,
I was
since
just
they
like- I
were
was
like
just like-
children.
What's their names? No, I'm just like, no.
Wait, what was their address?
But I asked my dad this, right? I said, Dad, when you came, my dad was 16 or 17 when he came, right? And I said, you knew what you were doing, and you knew that there was an opportunity for you to get caught. Yes, he said yes. And I said, and you were okay with being deported at the time because you knew what you were coming here for. Yes. So okay, you're of age, right? In Mexico, you're a man at 15. 17 years old. He's here to make money for his family, but he knew what the consequences were. Then you have my cousin who was brought here when they were 2 or 3 years old.
Sheesh.
No idea what the consequence is, right? So at what point now this person is in their 20s? How are you going to tell this person that they should have been documented when they didn't? They probably didn't even know that they were undocumented until they were in their late teens. That's the issue, and that like, if it was up to me, if you've been here since you were a kid, like if there's records showing that you went to elementary school here, kinder here, you know what I mean? Like bro, just give these motherfuckers their status.
Yeah.
Just give them.
At
If
the
they want to be a
complete-
resident, they want to be a resident.
Wait a minute. Well, if we're thinking about everything logically, and how I'm not condoning this, obviously I agree with this. Go ahead and give them citizenship. But if I think about
I said residency or citizenship,
or citizenship,
but
either way,
I
they're
think
no
that they
longer
should be.
illegal.
I think they should be residents.
I agree.
personally.
I agree. By the way, but
That they should be
everybody's
residents,
good-
not citizens.
Either one. They're not illegal anymore. They're not gonna now. So,
Correct.
but residents, if they do something illegal, they can get deported. That's like the main
Yeah.
difference, from what I understand. And
That's
I don't
why I
think
said
residents.
residents.
But I don't think residents can vote either.
They
Right.
can't, and they have to renew their residency.
Um.
I don't believe in it.
So.
You don't believe in residency?
So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to, I guess, do more research on like exactly what the like why there's such a big difference and why one would be okay versus not the other. Both of them are undocumented.
Listen, my dad's a resident, and
That
this
is what you
motherfucker
said,
pays
sir.
his tax
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
homeowner, and like he does
but
the same
like,
shit.
but
that
like,
citizens do.
yeah, if he does everything a citizen does, like, just give him the capabilities to vote and like,
Yeah,
roll-
might as well just get the go. Full,
yeah, might as well
full
just go
whammy.
balls to the wall.
Yeah, go full whammy.
Because a test determines if you become a citizen or not.
Yeah, that take it, bro. It's a test.
No, because why the fuck would I want to study to live in a country where I could be a resident?
Because
If I don't want to vote, if I have no interest in voting,
because you still have the capabilities of getting deported. You
Just
still get
lock
deported.
in, baby.
Just-
USA.
if my
USA,
residency, if my residency is expired and I did not renew my residency, then that's how you get deported.
Wait, but
can't
no,
just get
if you do
deported
something
because you're a
illegal,
resident.
if you do something illegal and you're a resident, I imagine depending on the severity, you can get deported.
It has to be for some crazy crime, though.
If you do it,
My dad's not a murderer.
I'm not saying that you did,
Disclaimer.
but just like, voting is cool. Maybe
Why not just-
Kamala,
I
maybe
mean-
Kamala would have been here. Okay.
Okay, I guess I don't have that much of opinion.
So
on
look, here we go.
residency.
Here's the crimes. Here's the crimes of what you can get deported for if you're a resident:
I thought
Murder.
DUI was what it was.
rape,
Sheesh.
aggravated felonies, drug or firearm crimes,
Oh, see,
Ooh.
aggravated
Hoping-
felonies.
helping someone enter
big.
the United States illegally,
Gangs.
marriage fraud, flight of an immigration checkpoint, failure to register as a sex offender, and overstaying your visa.
So then, what's the point of having a visa if you can just get a residency?
If you just overstay it as well and get deported, imagine. No, but okay, but what I was gonna say
Visa.
is
Oh, because visa is an allowance from your country. Residency is allowance from the country you're residing in. That's the difference.
Huh. Interesting.
just become a citizen, bro.
Gang, gang.
I was gonna say too, if we're doing the same like logical tree, then that 2-year-old that came over that didn't know he was coming over should still get fined in order to become a citizen, right?
I would say no.
I would say no too, by the way. But if everything's gonna be all equal and all chilling, everybody's the same, then
No,
No.
because you can't do
No.
that. You can't do that
No.
because then you would
Why
try
not?
adults
They
and juveniles
came-
differently.
Yeah,
You would
No,
because
no,
try
no, wait,
juveniles
but
differently.
your juvenile fines are expunged once you turn 18.
Yeah, you can't fine a juvenile for like that. Logically, that doesn't make any sense, right? Because even
just
in
like
our
the-
own country,
you
we
would still
try
be you would still
we try
be,
juveniles and adults differently.
you would still be committing an illegal act in the very moments you're there. The fact that you're here is illegal. Like
But
that's
there
by
is
definition what's going on.
Yeah,
But
but you
there
had
is a
no
thing to-
choice. You had no will, no
Yeah.
free
You
will. in order
once
to
you
do so.
understand that, you could go back. Technically, could go back
Technically, if you
and
want
not and no longer be committing an illegal
any
act.
crimes.
Listen, like I said, the way I look at it is, if you can
agree.
prove that you've been here from kinder, elementary school, that you grew up in this country, elementary school, if you can show me records that you went to this elementary school, there's record of you at this school, fines wiped. No, you do not have to pay a fine.
Yeah,
But then
I
could
think
AI myself.
completion of high school. Completion of high school.
Well,
Or
those are dreamers. We already allow that.
some kind of GED or something.
Could I do it online? Like if I complete it online?
Well, well, sure. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
how you
see,
complete
then
it.
I feel like that at that point we're making too
See?
much.
Because now even like a 15-year-old who comes over, a minor here.
Yeah, because
What's
what
the-
does
what's the-
completion of high school prove about anything?
That you completed high school.
Ooh,
what does that-
Kelly Greg
What does
in
that
the
what does that
comments.
prove for your citizenship purposes though, right?
Hold on, check this out. Depending on the case, the courts can help. Depending. Many years ago, courts gave my dad the opportunity to get his citizenship, even though he had multiple drug-related felonies, but had been here since he was 3 years old and never knew his mom brought him here from Spain with fake documents. Not everyone is that lucky. Kelly Greg from 3. Shout out.
Shout out Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, now that Trump is president, that would never happen.
Yeah, he'd be like, "There's the door."
Gang, gang. I feel like the biggest. So we'll see, right, what the numbers are, because allegedly the dude Tom Holman, the dude who's in charge of ICE or immigration or whatever, I guess he's in the hot seat because they're saying that they're not finding people, right? So my thing is again, cool. You're not finding people. But I don't see why they would halt visa applications and immigration applications and stuff like that, or they had it on pause or whatever. Like, let these fools just, dog, if you can't find them, we're playing hide and seek now. Like, like this is the ultimate game of hide and seek, dog. If you can't find them, you can't find them. Tough.
Yeah, but eventually these motherfuckers get tired of hiding, bro. That's when you get their ass.
Fuck them. Hey, but bro, okay, this
Fuck
is my-
them.
If we're gonna play break the rules, let's play break the rules. Okay, cops and robbers. They're the cops, we're the robbers. As long as they don't find me, we win, right? But once they catch me, I lose. That's the game. So if they don't find me and I can get to the immigration office or do whatever the fuck I need to do before they catch me, right? Like, so that's, I guess that's why I asked that question earlier, is like, how long does somebody wait until we hold them responsible? Because now you're getting caught. right? And
Yeah.
how long have we been playing this game of hide and seek with your dumbass? Like,
I
how have
don't
you been
like
getting a paycheck? Like, what the fuck?
I don't like Trump, and I never condone this, but this is exactly how you do it. Okay, Trump comes out, press conference. He says, "Tomorrow, I'll be signing an
starts.
executive order that states anybody with this hashtag on their Instagram are getting citizenship. You just have to put it on your Instagram." Okay. Tomorrow comes, flooded on Instagram since he's nut buddies with fucking Mark Zuckerberg now. They go, get all of these tags, get all of their locations, and let's fucking get them.
Nah,
And
that's
how you get 'em.
That's
That's how you
nah,
get 'em.
that's all bad.
That's how
That's
you
all.
get 'em.
See, that just shows how twisted and sick of an individual you are, bro.
That's how you
You're
do it, bro.
That just
foul.
shows to
That was
that just
foul.
shows to
I
never
like
be
it.
on your bad side.
I
ever.
like it.
No. Whoa. By the way, I said I don't condone this shit.
You don't
Hey.
condone it, but you're able
it's
to
just-
think of something like
What's
that.
the problem with
Yeah.
Zuckerberg?
Absolutely.
What's your issue with Zucks? What's the issue with Zucks?
Zuck, bro, has fuck you money and never knows when to say fuck you. Okay, he bent the knee to Trump and started sucking him off like all
Bent
these
the
other
knee
fucking
how?
billionaires.
Bent the knee how?
I don't know. He's just been doing a lot of shit.
But bent the knee how? You just
bent
said
the-
it.
He bent the knee by
Ni hao.
Whoa.
he redid all of his fact checking just because people didn't like it. Not even people. It was mainly the news on Trump and stuff. And then he went on some big ass binge.
That
on,
started
like-
with COVID. We can't. That started with COVID. Come on, now, let's be
No,
real.
but he backpedaled a lot on his on political stuff in general on Facebook and stuff like that.
What was that political stuff?
Wasn't it first the Hunter Biden stuff is what,
What
like,
was-
I think
what was that?
really. well, let me.
Korpsx is getting
Answer one at a
fucking
time.
wrecked right now, bro.
No, I have to go to. I have
let's
to go to
let's
bed
talk about
right
it. Let's
now.
talk about it.
I can't be.
He's
I
fucking
can't be-
engorged. Look at him. He's
All right, for
engorged.
next episode, we'll talk about how the
We do
Democrats
the next
suppressed information via Facebook. We'll start there.
Did they though? What did they do exactly? What does that mean?
Huh?
Oh,
What does
here
that
we
mean
fucking
exactly?
The
go.
Hunter Biden laptop
What
story
about
is a
it?
perfect example.
What did they? What does that mean though? What did
Look,
they?
you're
suppress
opening up
and
a
how
can
did
of
they
worms you don't
suppress
want
it?
to, Damien.
What
did they do?
They purposely had fact checkers go in and try to debunk the Hunter Biden laptop story as being fake, which later on came out.
Wait, hold
True.
on. Because from what I understand, there was some suspicion on some Russia crazy shit happening. Now, whether or not that was true or not, only time could have told that, right? They were just going on a hunch of like, this could be some Russia shit. Maybe chill out on this until we figure it out. It ended up being true. By the way, everybody still knows about it. So I don't know even how it was suppressed. If you and me could even talk about it right now, how is it even like close to being suppressed?
When you also have these quote unquote fact checkers who are trying to debunk it, it's easy. It's easy to stifle that. Around the same time his dad is up for election, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So who
Now we're
who's
getting
next-
into
who's-
conspiracy, though. Now we're getting into
No,
conspiracy.
no,
Yeah,
no.
like
that's not a conspiracy. That happened.
I mean, the
That really
chain
happened.
of events happened, but like in what world? I mean, like if you're suspecting some Russia shit, yeah, of course. And ideally, we don't know this because it's not that world. But if shit happened on Trump, and we suspected that it was some Russia shit, I'd imagine the same shit happened.
What about the other throttling?
About what? I don't know what throttling.
Like, so you can like shadow ban pages and stuff, like the pages that were trying to publish stuff about the Twitter files and other government suppression throughout social medias.
I'm gonna get you a little fucking aluminum hat.
So
bro.
I don't know.
Oh, it, like,
I
really
don't
happened.
even know if we can. I don't even know if we could really figure out because to know that something was being suppressed like that to that level, you would have to have some back end understanding that nobody in the public would probably have. It would only be like engineers at Facebook that'd be able to probably speak to something like.
Have you seen the Twitter files and the stuff like
I
Matt
haven't
Taibbi-
read through them exactly, no. But from my understanding, from people who I trust have read it, these things are not in there. But I could try to read through them. There's probably a lot of legalese and crazy shit in there. Not crazy like conspiratorial. I'd just be crazy like a lot of shit. There's probably a lot of shit in there.
And like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg himself has said that the White House went to him saying these things.
Yeah, that's after he got on his knees and
All right, guys.
Donald Trump.
I'm just saying.
What a great
That's
episode.
also, by the way, after Donald Trump said that he would throw Mark Zuckerberg in prison, and how that isn't pressure is
That
kind
was
of like a.
but that wasn't whataboutism. You just hit me with a whataboutism. Yeah.
No. I said no. I said. Wait a minute. That was not a whataboutism. I said. I answered your question exactly. You said the fact that Mark Zuckerberg has said this on a podcast. I said he did say that. This is after he throated Donald Trump, which is also after Donald Trump said that he would throw him in jail.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm acknowledging that this is true. This is true. He did say this. I'm not even denying that.
Just saying.
But I'm saying that with the chronological timeline,
We
have to make sure that we know where these things happen in time.
This is all my fault. I shouldn't have brought up
the
politics.
democratic suppression of free speech on
We're
the
having
next
such
podcast.
a good fucking
Thank you
podcast.
so much.
We're having
Listen,
such a
Pudge,
good
I love you.
podcast.
There's no bad blood. There's never bad blood.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Oh my god, dude!
I always say it always winds up political, and it was my fault this fucking time.
Every time.
It's all good. I love it. Okay.
Not every time.
This is why I come back, because of the odds of it being political. Okay. I'm in deep.
Thank you for another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. We've been gone for 3 weeks, man. So if you're watching this on the playback, just remember, fuck them. Thank you guys. As always, you guys stay healthy. To the community, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for sticking out the long 3 weeks. But we had to refresh. We had to do a couple things. But we'll be back next week. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. See you guys on the next one.
Peace. Be safe, everybody. Thanks so much for these two individuals being such amazing co-hosts. And thank you for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. Peace.
No. It's been 3 weeks and you already.
Thank you for watching, whether that be on live, on the playback for a minute, a second, or the whole time. I appreciate you. Thank you.
My man, Korpsx Collection.
That.
Korpscollection.com, Big Corpse, my boys, 0%, save one. I appreciate you, fellas. Every week, you guys know the deal, John 15:13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Yeah, choose the soldier way. Until next time.
That one was a short one this week.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I love it.
Hey, choosing soldier way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. We'll see you guys next week. Love y'all. Y'all be safe.